Think we're up and running. Hey guys, this is Belle Bowser, also known as... Wait. Oh. This is Belle Bowser, formerly known as Broadcast Bowsette, after I changed that. And I don't know why I just randomly was like, let's go back to the old intro. But, hi. We're playing a little bit of Corpse Party today. It's Indie Friday. Let us play a little bit real quick, right? This isn't gonna get me in trouble, is it? I mean, it's just gameplay. Got the good animal. Okay. I like the intro music. Corpse Party. I'm into that. That's a good intro. I like that. That was cool. Also, I like they changed the cursor to that stylish red cursor. I'm into that. Okay. What are the controls for this before we even jump into it? What do you mean resume? I've never played this. Why is there no start? Huh? Okay, that's about what I expected. Name tags. So there's 5 chapters. I think the volume's okay as is. Playtime paint? Nice. Fun info, initialize PC settings, sure. Borderless window, yeah, of course. Vertical stink, go ahead and turn that off, I guess. Gamepad configuration, does the gamepad work with this? Where is that gamepad? Come here. No, I probably don't even have it plugged in, to be honest. I don't feel like dealing with that. You know what? We're just gonna use the keyboard and mouse, because it's the computer and I can do that. So no, we're good. Why did the volume get lower? What is, whoa, how do I back? How do I go back? Oh, X. Oh, like classic, like Undertale controls. Okay. Okay. I guess we're gonna start. Oh, we got extra chapters too. So there's 8 chapters we get to play through. Guys, I don't really know too much about this game, other than it looks super interesting. I've heard nothing but great things about it, so I'm kind of actually hyped to play it. Whoops, I almost forgot to turn this on. Go back here. Zoop. Hands. 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 What are you doing, lead motion? You're killing me. What are you... Hello? Hello? Okay, that's good. That is definitely supposed to be on. Okay, you don't want to work with me? Alright, you know what? That's fine. Turn it back off. F it. I'll just save those resources. Get out of here. Pause tracking. Exit you. I'm not dealing with that. Okay. Well, obviously we're going to start from chapter 1. Why is it so quiet suddenly? Oh, that one thing is just quiet in general. Okay. Let's play some Corpse Party. A mysterious benefactor, an awesome koopaling, went ahead and donated this game to us shortly after I said, hey, I really want to play Corpse Party today. And I figured that some people might enjoy watching this. And enjoy watching my pain. Hi, Shimiku official. How are you doing today? Damn, you're on point. We just started. I've been streaming for like 5 minutes. How was your stream? Let's give Shimiku a start out. Let's start out with a clip of Shimiku's channel.
I'm trying to have better ideas for my redeems, you know. You didn't see anything out. Oh my god. Hold on.
I had to do it.
Nya nya. Nya nya. Nya nya nya. Nya nya. There.
Perfect.
Magnificent.
Please don't clip that. Please.
You ought to know if you say please don't clip that. It's getting clipped. You should just know that. Hi, Maple March. How are you today? Thank you so much for it. How was the stream, Shimiku? How did it go? I got that impression when she did the hype thing right in the middle of that clip. That's good. Did you win a lot? I think you were playing Eternal Return today, right? No, you were playing Raid Shadow Legends. Were you making that money at least? Was it fun? Eternal Return and lost all games. How close did you come to victory, though? According to that, yeah, I was going to say, it says you was playing Raid hard. Raid Shadow Legends. Y'all know that's a great game, right? Alright, let's play some Corpse Party. I don't play Raid Shadow Legends. Top 8 in one game? Fuck yeah. You're getting close. That's close. Hold on, I'm going to try to start the hands up one more time, because I'm kind of annoyed that they did not work. Give me 1 second. We're going to go to here. We're going to close this in the background. That and Frecky is still asleep. And I kind of want Frecky here before I really start deep diving. But it is what it is, you know. Turn this back on. Give it a few moments. Okay. Resume tracking. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do delete motion today. Alright, well, I tried. That's fine. I'm not rebooting now. We already started. We're gonna stream. I haven't played any chapters of Corpse Party, if you couldn't tell by what you're looking at here. So I am hyped to get into that. We're jumping right into this. Let's get started. What's the intro? View the chapter 1 opening? Yes, I haven't played this before. Of course I want to view the chapter 1 opening. I don't know what this is. Sachis! My pride. And joy. Sachi is my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. Alright. I don't think she even recognizes... Okay, that's really hard to read. That doesn't work for me. But I still love her with all my heart. Okay, that's not a creepy noise at all. What's with the countdown up in the corner? What's that about? Huh? It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. Oh, it's counting down the amount of time I've been playing the chapter. Okay, that's what that is, right? Y'all know I love pixel graphics. Running down the stairs, the kindly teacher lost her footing. She stumbled and she fell, and she died. You've all heard the stories. No? Before Kisaragi Academy was built here, there was another school on this property. Heavenly Host Elementary School, it was called. What a nice name. I like that name, Heavenly Host. Such a horrible thing to happen. The principal was completely devastated. He cared for the school almost as if it were his own child, you see. But one thing led to another after the incident, and ultimately a decision was reached. The school was to be shut down. I'm gonna check something real quick. Frecky made it! Hi, Frecky. I love you. The principal was so stricken with grief over losing his precious child that on the day of its closure, let me guess he took his own life, because that's terrible. He climbed up to its roof and threw himself to his death. Or so the story goes. People thought Heavenly Host was cursed. You see, this was just the latest of many deaths to occur there. That's why it was torn down. However, they say the teacher who fell down the stairs still has no idea she's dead, even to this very day. And on rainy evenings like this, after our school days come to an end, some claim she roams these darkened hallways, still believing them to be her own. In fact, it's almost time for her to make her rounds, just after 7 o'clock. That's when she appears, always accompanied by a sudden blackout that leaves the entire building dark as night. Knock, knock, you'll hear from the blackness, followed by the sound of the classroom door slowly sliding open. Darkness! I don't know why I needed to do that. I just... As her pale white face cuts through the stillness, her soft voice always echoes the same question. Is anyone still here? And then, should I move over a tiny bit? Like, myself, you know? I feel like I could move over just a tiny bit to open that up just a little bit. Then if I lean, I gotta lean like way over here to actually be off frame. You know? I think that'll work for this, right? That's a little bit better. Well, with like the framing on the sides and stuff. I don't know, maybe. Okay, that actually made me jump. I hate to admit that. Yeah! I think he covered that one pretty well, actually. Pornhub cast, that's what that sound like? What are you talking about? You talking about her reading? Look, she does her best, alright? Don't judge. No one screams like that. Pay me no heed. It's a blackout! Satoshi, pull yourself together. Don't scare us like that. But it was scary. I don't like this. This shouldn't be happening. Not bad, Shinozaki. You had me going there for a minute. It wasn't me. I've been standing right here the whole time. This is a real blackout. Make the booba less obstructive? Exactly. Does anyone else hear that? Sounds like it's coming from the music room. Oh, good. That's a way to pop things off. No way. First the blackout, now the door. What the hell is wrong with you, Satoshi? Get a hold of yourself and get off of me. That's my chest. Of course. Sorry, I couldn't see where I was grabbing. I told you it was a bad idea to stay here so late and tell ghost stories. Hey, Satoshi, aren't you gonna get the door? Huh? What?
上司みんなブルってるぞ。かわいそうだろ。
The girls are all trembling in fear. Doesn't it just break your heart to see them like that?
お前が行けよ。
Why don't you get the door?
俺はかわいそうだと思わない。
Well, it doesn't break my heart.
お前な。
That's cold, man. Okay, so I'm Satoshi starting out, and I have a health bar, so that's good. That bodes well. Hold on, one thing. No, this is fine. We're just gonna have double reading, I guess. For those of you who understand, I assume that's Japanese. Don't judge me. You know, what is this? Effect, not set, candle. What does that do? Oh, what? No, I don't. No, I don't want that. What other options are there? There's flashlight, moonlight, noise. What is noise? Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. What else is there? There's orb. What? Oh, there's little like ghost orbs like floating around. I kind of like that. That's kind of cute. We're gonna check the last one. I think I'm gonna leave orb on though. I kind of like that. It's not like actual light, so it's not helping me. You know? That's cool. I like that you got different options like that. We're gonna keep orb though. Orb's pretty cool. Why is there only temporary save? What's that mean? Huh? Shiver, shiver. Yeah, I don't know what to say there. Is anyone still here? Hi, Kuro. How are you doing today? Oh, when I played, the voices were in Japanese. The voices are still in Japanese. I'm the only one reading in English. What are you talking about? Go home, children. Ba-da-da. This man straight died. Did I scare you? Miss Yui. Hey, you teach. Shinozaki. Hey! All right. Why do you wish to add this game with English voices? What do you mean? What do you mean, bleh? You shouldn't be bleh. You should be happy. You're fantastic and a beautiful, wonderful person. I appreciate you. Please be better than bleh. Please be at least okay. Bleh is like, ugh. Life is, you know, it's yeah. B-E, amazing. A-M-A-Z-I-N-G. And horrible and ugly person. Don't say that. You know that's not true. You know that's not even remotely true. Life is bleh. Okay, you know what? I'll give you that one. All right. I'd call that a rousing success. Embody the bleh. Man, we've been had. Feel the bleh. Bleed the bleh. Damn it, guys. I'm drinking some Canada Dry real quick. Give me a moment. Ah, that's powerful. Okay. Excuse me. I got tea with me as well, so we'll do tea ASMR in a few. But in a few. I'm liking the happy music now. I'm feeling a lot better. I was actually kind of worried that it was gonna just throw me right into the shit. Your timing couldn't have been more perfect. I wasn't a student here too long ago myself. So when it comes to the 7 wonders of Kisaragi High, I'm pretty well versed.
Satoshi.
Satoshi. I thought Shig's reaction was priceless, but yours is on a whole different level altogether, Machida. It was pretty impressive. I could never hope to compete with that. Machida's always got the best reactions. Too much energy. Give you a high five, Kuro, but it sounds like effort. Oh, nice. Alright. I just love it when my scares are so thoroughly effective. It's simply delicious. Huh.
ホラーマニアの委員長なんて聞いたことないよ。
Who ever heard of a class representative with such a sadistic streak anyway?
ごめんね、持田くん。でもちょっとキュンとしちゃった。
Sorry about that, Mochida, but I can't deny your reaction was pretty amusing. Ugh.
あ、それより可愛いお客さんが来てるわよ。
All pranking aside, though, I ran into a rather adorable individual in the call who's come to see you.
え
Huh?
ほら、そんなところにいないで。こっちにいらっしゃい。
What are you standing around out there for? Hara, come on in. He's right here. Whoever bought you this game really wants to see you scream? What? Oh, is that the, oh, well, yeah, that's probably likely, actually. That's entirely likely. I'm sure this is a very chill game that doesn't, like, freak people out too much, though. Happy Halloween, by the way. I know we're a taint a bit early with that, and we will actually be streaming on Halloween, but happy Halloween all the same. Hello, everybody. There's way too many voices. I don't know how I'm gonna keep track of all these voices.
ユカ、どうしたんだお前。
Yuka, what are you doing here?
お兄ちゃん。
A big brother.
持田くんが傘を忘れているからって。
Seems
わざわざ
Mochida
届けに来てくれ
forgot
た
his
みたいよ。
umbrella this morning, so little Yuka here has come all this way to deliver it.
そうなんだ。すまないな。
Oh yeah, I guess I did. Sorry about that, Yuka. Thanks.
その子、中等部の子？
Is she from the junior high?
はじめまして。お兄ちゃんがいつも
Nice to meet you. Oni-chan's always like this.
お世話になってます。
Dude, be lucky this game doesn't have the video showing some of the scenes. Feel very lucky about that. I've seen them. It's gut-wrenching. Are you sure it doesn't have the video showing some of the scenes? This is like the 2021 PC version that has all the extra stuff. Are you sure it doesn't have those? Like, you're telling me it doesn't, but I'm not entirely sure that's true. The older one is worse. Why would the older one be worse than the new one? Find an anime clips of it. Well, okay. Why would they cut out the anime? That's a weird choice to make. Don't look it up. Duly noted. Worse is in more scares. Why would the old one have... Hold on. Why would the old one have, like, first of all, more anime and more scares, and then the new one would not have the anime and scares? That... Okay? That doesn't make sense. That's backwards. Right? That's the opposite of how that stuff's supposed to work. Sorry, I'm rubbing at my eyes real quick. Always really kind, I mean. Kawaii! Aw, kawaii!
サトシにこんな可愛い妹がいるとは知らなかったわ。
I had no idea you had such a cute little sister, Satoshi.
あれ、そうだっけ？
Really? I never told you.
聞いてないわよ。
You never said a word.
お兄ちゃんのことが大好きなんだよな。
You sure do love your big brother, don't you? I sure do.
おう。
Uh-huh.
岸沼とは面識あるんだね。
Hmm? Seems like she's met Kishinuma before.
ナオミ、ライバル出現だね。
Yeah, Naomi, looks like you've got yourself a rival, eh?
何言ってるのかな。
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
この口、この口。
I swear this mouth of yours says the craziest things. I like the sound effects.
みんな、もう7時回ってるわよ。
Alright,
帰る
everybody.
準備しなさい。
It's past 7. Isn't it about time you all get ready to head home? Oh.
おしりこ屋の
do we have to?
まだ帰りたくない。
Shouldn't we clean up all the Red Bean Cafe stuff first? It'd be a shame to leave so soon.
このまま明日も文化祭やれそうだよな。
Yeah, with the classroom like this, it almost seems like we could hold another culture festival tomorrow.
篠崎さん、私が来る前に片付け終わらせておくって約束だったでしょ？
Isn't that what you were supposed to be doing here in the first place? You promised me this room would be ready to go by the time I got here, as I recall.
もう遅いから明日早く来てやりなさい。
Well, it's getting late. How about you leave it for now and come in early tomorrow?
はーい。
I have to buy the game again to get this updated? Yes. Also, are you sure? I was about to say, are you sure there's no anime cutscenes? It literally opened with an anime cutscene. Like, like now I'm concerned. Like, am I gonna cry, or you might leave now? What the heck, Shimiku? You're gonna leave me on my own? You're gonna get sick. I'm not gonna get sick. I think you got the wrong person here. Yes, ma'am. I am a stoic turtle
じゃ
dragon.
あ鈴本さんも名残惜しいけど
Suzumoto, I know how hard it is to say goodbye.
向こうに行っても
Kuro, you gotta stay. But I wish you the best of luck at your new school. I know you'll do just fine. Thanks.
すずめちゃんいなくなると寂しいな。
Won't be the same around here without you, Suzumi.
鈴本さんならすぐ友達できるよ。
I know you, Suzumoto. You'll make new friends in no time flat. I'm sure of it.
引っ越しって言ってもそう遠くないしさ。冬休みにはみんなで遊びに行くからさ。
And it's not like you're moving that far away. Come winter break, we'll all make sure we come visit.
そうだよ。
Can't stand anime gore, but RL gore I could watch always. What? That doesn't even make sense.
友達だよ。
Okay, guys. Apparently, there's likely a gore warning. I mean, it's a horror game, so that's not entirely surprising, I guess. But you know, there's a gore warning. Gore warning. This game may have gore. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. I guess. Yeah, totally. Don't look so glum. We'll see you again real soon. We're friends forever, after all. Why am I still wearing a strap across my boobs when I don't have to? The hands don't want to work today, so get the hell out of here. Idoi. Oh, did you look up like the content warnings and stuff like that real quick? You guys. Hey brother, is that girl transferring to a new school or something?
ああ今日の文化祭
Yeah.
だ
Today's culture festival was the last day. Oh, Kuro knows. Kuro double checked. Hi Dasco TV, how are you doing today? You having a good one? Dasco has joined the party. Little bro would read the manga. Here, let me check something. I'm gonna check something real quick, alright? Let's end the debate. Not with spoilers, but just with a quick check. If it says on the page. I'm gonna check real quick. Scrolling down. Oh, I was like, what the hell is that noise? Go back to fucking mute. I got fucking scared. Alright, about this game. Atmospheric retro style graphics. Retro style. Every choice counts. Good. I'm not gonna regret that at all. More content than ever. On top of the original 5 main story chapters and 14 extra chapters. All I saw was 3. Are you joking me? Holy shit. Alright. 2 new extra chapters delve into the relationship between series favorites Ayumi and Yoshiki, as well as introduce Miku Shirayumi and Ryoka Iwami, 2 characters with their own intriguing roles to play in the grisly legend of Heavenly Host Elementary. Another dimension in horror. Put on headphones to immerse yourself in a fully voiced Japanese audio and bone-crunching sound effects, thanks to the binaural 3D recording techniques, creating a simulated surround sound experience that will have you looking over your shoulder at every turn. Good. Mature content description. Corpse Party 2021 contains intense violence, blood and gore, suggestive content, and strong language. Guys, this is an 18+ stream. If you're not 18+, you're not supposed to be here. Okay? I'm just letting you know that right off the bat. Alright? Which, obviously, everybody should know by this point. But I really like choices matter, though. That makes me happy. Kuro, I love you. Thank you for coming to hang out for a while. I appreciate you. I hope that what you're actually doing is going into sneaky lurk mode, which is okay. But if not, if you're actually leaving, I'm crying right now. Okay? I'm just saying that. All right. Excuse me. All right. Aw. I really should be stirring my tea while I have the opportunity while we're doing the like intro stuff.
ありがとう。
So we're gonna do that real quick. Thank you so much, all of you.
私、
I'm so grateful to have you as
本
friends.
当によかった。
Aw.
みんなのこと、ずっと忘れない。
You all have a special place in my heart, and you always will. Huh.
元気でやるんだよ。
Oh, Suzomi, take care out there.
私はいつまでも見守ってるからね。そーっと、そーっと、そーっと。
Okay, I think she's got the crying covered there. Oh, it's me watching over you from above. We're just gonna go with the talking.
成功。
Seiko, Earth to Seiko. Yeah, I'm definitely pronouncing that Seiko all the time.
そーっと。
What the fuck?
ラバの影から。それ死んでるし。
マーユほら
Mayu, come
笑
on.
顔だ
Let's see that smile of yours. Is he wearing a sword on his hip?
みんなで撮って。
Good news seems there are anime references and stills, but not the intense scenes from the clips I've seen. Okay, that'll work. Okay, but how about we get everybody in the shot? Oh, it's a camera or something. Alright.
入る入る。
Oh yeah, I totally want in.
俺も
Me too.
俺も
Me 3.
ゆかも。
Me 4.
お兄ちゃん、
Big brother. Hmm?
とっても素敵な人たちだね。
Your friends are really great, you know?
だろ
They sure are. I don't know if that's good news or not. I feel like I'm missing out on content, to be fair. Like, granted, like, you know, maybe that stuff is really, really scary, but at the same time, we're playing a horror game. Like, the whole point is for me to see, like, the scary stuff. So if I'm missing some of the scary content, I feel like I'm missing out. There should be an option to toggle that on or something. Hi, Sweet Scheme. How are you doing today? Sorry, the tea has decided to rebel against the mug that I put it in. So I'm wiping some of that up real quick. There we go. That's a little bit better. Weird. Alright. Horror is my fave. Feel free to look it up after. Yeah, but looking it up after isn't, you know, doing it during the game. That's totally separate. That's different. That's not the same experience. They better give me the option if I want to skip the anime scenes or something. Was thinking a horror game be sus? Oh, I guess you got enough points for that, huh? Well, actually, apparently there's a lot of text, so not necessarily. This music is kind of weird to sing to, but, you know. Fair. Not yet, I haven't. Gotcha. Gimme, I want to see.
森重、携帯に送って。
Send it to my phone, would you, Morishi?
ああ今みんなに転送する
Of course. I'll send it to all of you right now.
先生。
Thank you, Aisio Tiro. How are you doing today?
前に一つお願いがあるの。
Hey, Teach, before we head back, there's something I'd like to do with everyone. Okay, let me stir tea. We're going to focus on stirring tea for a moment, but I'm still going to hit Z. Ara. The voice acting in the game is cool. Yeah, I'm trying to work on, I'm still reading everything in English, but I'm trying not to, like, override the Japanese voices at the same time, so I'm, like, trying to pace it either in between or after they speak.
お別れの前にこれやっていい？
Sachiko-san.
Since we're losing one of our own, do you mind if we try it? It's called Sachiko Ever After. Just fucking cleared my entire description for my mod pack though, trying to rebuild it. Mod pack? Are you... Wait, what mod pack are we talking? Like, what game? What are we talking about? I'm confused. Like, are we talking like for... Oh, Minecraft. I have never played Minecraft in my life. Guys, I'm going to tell you something blasphemous, and you're going to get mad at me for this. I have never had any interest in playing Minecraft. Like, it's okay. Like, I can get what the appeal is because I like Starbound. You know? But I don't know. I've just never had any interest in it, which is complete blasphemy, and I apologize for that. I just haven't. I thought Minecraft was for everybody, but Minecraft is not for me. I had to get that off my chest for some reason. And I have a pretty thick chest, so needing to get anything off the chest is pretty significant, by the way. I don't know if you realize that. My camera's not straight. I just realized that. Hold on a second. That's a little bit better. Can't play it if it isn't heavily modded. What kind of mods are you running? Are they lewd mods? No shame here. I get it. Is your chest similar in size to your Bowsy avatar? I wouldn't say it's that wild. The avatar is definitely thicker in the chest, but I'm pretty robust in the chest myself. I may have a bigger butt than my avatar too, to be honest. Now I say that for Skyrim. Isiotiro, respect, absolute respect for that. Love the style of this game. I want to download it now. I know, right? Fucking. I got a weakness for pixels, and I got a weakness lately for horror, oddly enough. Oh, the anime OVAs aren't in the games? Okay. Alright, so, guys, why are you talking like I would be tripping over those or something like that? Like, if they're not even in the games, don't mention them, you're confusing me. Who's Sachiko? And what's with the paper doll? Is this another one of your occult things? Yeah, kind of. This is... Well... It's a charm that I found on the internet. Let me finish stirring this damn tea before we continue so we can focus. Point of view. Belle obliterates you with her titties IRL. I'm very endowed, y'all. Like, in real life. Any fictional character I go with tends to have maxed out boobage size because otherwise I feel like my character actually has less of a rack than I have in real life. That's why I play big booba characters. Yeah, because I'm like, well, if I'm playing a fantasy character or a fantastical character, pause, Shimiku, then they should have bigger booba than me, which generally requires maxing out the slider. Let me put it this way. When I played Final Fantasy XIV with no mods, I maxed out the slider, and then I was like, I feel like my character is still practically flat compared to me. So, take that as you will. That's why I initially started modding Final Fantasy XIV. Which, by the way, you'll never see me play on stream. So, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. I said pause. I didn't say, like, don't talk about that. Love you too. None doubted in the chest, but I have nice assets like a nice ass and small waist. Alright, sweet scheme. Hook me up with some pictures in my DMs after this, or while we're doing this. I'm totally down. I'm interested. I'm curious. I bet you got great assets. By the way, it's all about the shape, you know. So, big booba, thin waist, big booty, don't always work for everybody. It's all about how your shape is. So, you know, respect. Yeah, kind of. This is, well, it's a charm that I found on the internet. If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever. Okay,
友達でいら
Shimiko.
れるんだって
Or we'll always be friends anyway. That's the gist of it.
おまじない
Oh, it's a charm?
おまじない
Yep, a mystical charm. Oh, this must be the ritual that goes
や
right.
りたい
Awesome, I totally want to do it. Try it, do it. Eh.
鈴本さんおまじないとか占いとか好きだものね
I think Shinozuka? What the fuck? I think Shinozaka. What the fuck? Why am I having so many problems with saying that name? I think Shinozaki had a red charm. That girl is totally bonkers for that kind of stuff.
仕方ないか
Ara. Guess it can't hurt. My.
みんないい
Is everybody okay with this?
はーい
Yeah,
ウィース
you bet.
森重くんもいい
Morishige, you too?
あ、はい。
Ha! Yes. I've done research on this sort of thing. It always goes badly. What the fuck was that?
準備完了
Well, that's the first scare. Alright, we're ready to go.
じゃあみんなでこの紙の幸子さん人形を囲んで
Everybody, gather in a circle around this paper Sachiko doll.
幸子さんお願いしますって心の中で
And in your head, repeat the words, Sachiko, we beg of you. 7, 8,
9回唱えてね
9. Yeah, repeat it 9 times. Good to see you play Terraria. I haven't played much of it. Bada bing, bada boom. Need some meta scares like USB unplugs and CD drive pop opens. Yo, legit. All right, so this computer I have doesn't have a CD drive, so they couldn't get me that way. But things like the monitor turning off and then back on or something weird like that I'm like, what the fuck? That kind of shit would trip me out, to be fair. Like, that would catch me off guard if I was not forewarned about it. So I am kind of down for that kind of thing. So, I don't know. Just, you know, I think that'd be cool. I like meta stuff like that.
絶対言い直しちゃダメだよ
Don't worry if you flub it a little. Just make sure you don't stop partway through. Uh-oh, who's gonna fuck it up?
唱える回数が人数より多かったり少なかったりすると失敗しちゃうらしいからね
You have to say it one time for every person present. No more, no less, or the charm will fail. Hi, Miss Random. How are you doing today? There's some anime booba here. You're down for anything and everything. Whoa, Shimiku, that's not entirely true now. Come on now. There's a few things I'm not down for. Yeah, exactly. Don't project. Don't project. Shimiku official is officially down for anything and everything. There's a few things I say no to.
なあ篠崎
Shinozaki?
失敗すると
What happens if it fails exactly?
なんかこの人形気味悪いんだけど。
This whole paper doll thing seems a little sketchy to me.
失敗なんて許さないから気合い入れてよね
Failure is not an option. Just give it all you've got. Nobody heard me totally fail to snap my fingers that first time. You down for a smoochie? Yes, the fuck I am, Miss Random. You know that. How are you doing? Mwah. How you feeling? You been having a good day? You feeling thumbs up? I can't do the hands thing because leap motion doesn't want to work with me. I'd have to reboot to make it work, and I'm not doing that shit right now. So just imagine me giving you a thumbs up right now. But you feeling good? You doing good? Do we want to change the point of view for my character? Do we want to get a little bit closer? I think we want to get a little bit closer. Here. I've been having fun with that. Let's see. I think that was custom 3 we set that to. Yeah. Yeah. Is that better? Or do we want to do it? Tonight's stream is the reason I keep coming back. Is that true every night? Want to stay close, or do we want to back out a little bit? I think this will do. We're good here.
わかった
Eh? Oh, okay. Why's that? Are you a huge Corpse Party fan? I've heard good things about this game.
みんなも心の中で唱えてね。
Smoochies. I'm doing okay. Been busy with midterms. I'm watching you in the bath right now. Oh, damn. Alright, let's get started. Everybody remember the charm? I like the close look. I could sacrifice seeing Booba to see more of your eyes. Aw, that's the most romantic thing anybody's ever said on Twitch to me.
幸子さんお願いします。9回だよ。
Sachiko, we beg of you. 9 times.
せーの。
Ready? Begin. I like how we're doing like pseudo story time while Miss Random's in the bath right now. So it's kind of like I'm reading to Miss Random in her bath while she's like getting that Gucci hot bath going on. No lewd stuff mentioned here, but you know. I'm trifling for even mentioning that. Wait, am I supposed to move or something? What's going on?
ちゃんと9回唱えた。
Everybody said it 9 times. Yep.
ああ
Yeah.
やべ、早く進めてくれねえと心の中でもう一回言っちまいそうだ。
If we don't get on with it, I'm afraid I'll wind up saying it again.
じゃあ
Let's play it with my hot boyfriend. Nice.
幸子さん人形のどこでもいいから掴んで。
Okay, now everybody, reach toward the paper doll and grab hold of it anywhere you can.
掴んだよ。
Got it, I think.
これでいい？
Like this.
はい。じゃあ
Exactly. Now hold on really tightly. Dig your nails into it if you have to. Just don't let go.
みんなで引っ張ってちぎっちゃって。せーの。
Uh-oh. I see where this is gonna go badly. We're gonna pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
はい。お疲れ様。
Oh, I guess they did make 9 pieces.
その
Alright.
紙の切れ端を
Nicely done, everyone. Now, just make sure you keep that scrap of paper
学
safe.
生証入れとか定期入れとかに挟んで。
Is that my alarm going
ずっと持っ
off?
ててね。
Yes, it is. 1 second. Slide it in your student ID holder or your wallet. Basically, anywhere it won't get lost. 1 second, guys. Give me like 30 seconds. Okay, we're back. Yeah, when the screen goes dark, I go dark. When it flashes bright, I flash bright. We got that nice lighting setup. I think it really works. I could turn it off if I want to, but I really like having that going. Yeah, exactly. Kranaya's got me. Wait, shit. Sorry, I didn't stretch. My apologies. I got so busy with stirring and like freaking, you know, reading the text and stuff like that. Ooh, God, my arms need that so bad. When it turned blood red, I was on frickin' fire. Fuck yeah, that's fucking awesome, actually. That'll do. Alright. I said I was gonna finish stirring this tea like 3 times, and then I didn't do it. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna finish stirring the tea, and then I go right back to the story, because I'm already intrigued. I already want to know what the fuck happens. I think I can reset position, because I got up real quick. I'll do that in a second. Because if I do it right now, I'm going to forget to finish stirring the tea again. And then I won't finish stirring the tea. I think this part's done at least. I don't think it needs to steep anymore. I mean, we've been playing for like 50 minutes. That's good enough. Right, Kranaya? 50 minutes is good enough, right? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, options. Let's see. Alright. Reset that there. Hey, Baby Bows. Baby Bows is looking at the tea like when you're going to actually finish that. What tea do I want tonight? I've got chai, Earl Grey, lemon ginger, mango ginger, mint, constant comment, and a couple types of green. Green doesn't have enough caffeine for me, so I can't recommend the green, even though it probably works just fine for you. But cute tea sounds perfect. There you go. Nice. Critical hit by Shimiku Official. It's super effective. Krenaya is QT. But that said, in all seriousness, even though I agree, I'm thinking either the lemon ginger or the mango ginger. Both of those call out to my soul. Like, both of those are like, yo, absolutely. Both of those are like, both of those sound like absolute satisfaction to me, taste-wise. You know? I'm going to swap back. I'm going to swap back. It is what it is. I'm going to show off the booba more. Alright. So the paper doll scrap has some sort of meaning to it then. Yep, as long as we'll have a little piece of Sachiko with us, we'll always be connected with one another as friends. That's the purpose of this charm. Yes, definitely do them together. That sounds delicious. When I was eating mango the other days, like I actually put a teensy bit of lemon juice on the mango. It was magnificent. It was great. It made me truly happy. I need more of that. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. Try super cool. I'll have to be extra careful not to lose my piece. Thank you, Shinazaki. I'll treasure this. No problem. Consider our promise that we'll all definitely hang out together again. Hey, losing my peas. Huh? ¿Qué cosa? Life's a beach, and I'm eating the fucking sand. Okay, let me reply to this real quick. My stream is not a beach. Unless you count the swimsuits. Okay. Definitely. Wow. I hate to say it, but I think it's about time we all get packed up and start heading home.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am. Earthquake. An earthquake? Whoa. That red and white flash is like very abrupt. What the hell? This is like holy crap big. Big brother. Yuka, take my hand. Everyone, stay calm. Get under your desk until it passes. Oh, damn. Under the desk, now. Okay. Well. What? What the? No, this can't be happening. Is this for real? Oh god, I'm falling! Big brother! Satoshi! I guess I don't need to repeat when they're just saying a name. That's kind of redundant. I'm not repeating that either. I'm not good at those. Okay, I didn't expect the first, like, peril to be an earthquake, but pretty cool. Alright. They're starting off with a bang. Got it. You need to repeat the yeah. Okay, there you go. I hope you're happy with that one. That's the best I got. Ouch. Ow, my leg. I can move it. So I guess it's just a sprain. Huh? What? Where? I'm not at home, am I? It can't be. Oh, good. This looks great. This looks absolutely majestic. This is exactly the kind of place I want to travel through. You know what? We're going to put this spoon away. We're going to drink some of this damn tea real quick. And then we're going to pop off. I'm sure that the sounds will not terrify me at all. Thank you guys, by the way, for not using the sound alerts at absolutely terrifying times all the time. You guys are very, very, you have a lot of restraint with that compared to most other streams that I watch, I've noticed. You don't have to. I just noticed that. So, It's so dark, I can barely see a thing. Probably because I get scared by everything anyway. Just don't have enough points for the good ones. Are you saying I need to reduce the prices of the sound alert, Shimiku? Because I guess I could do that. I need to adjust. Okay. I'm going to consult the Mont team and decide on new prices with them. Do you sweeten your tea? Are you saying do I add sugar period? Or are you saying like is it super sweet as opposed to moderately sweet? Because I definitely add sugar. I am, believe it or not, a part of me is Southern. Is this the school? If I change the prices, I'll do it after this stream, though, because I have to, like, actually look and figure out what's kind of pricey and what isn't. What's going on? What the hell is this place? Oh, we got a health bar again. That's good. Team save, I guess. I don't know what that does for me. Drink iced tea unsweetened, but usually put something in my hot tea. There's a loose board lying on the ground. Though scratched and banged up, it still seems to be fully intact and not much worse for the wear. That's a little peculiar, honestly. So I guess something comes out of that later. I guess I'm supposed to walk out of the room. What was that? Why? Oh. Is that Seiko?
Seiko!
This isn't good. Okay, so I can't get across this way. And there was weird, like, blink when I came up here. Did I go to loose board? No. Loose board means nothing. So I gotta go around, right? That's what it's teaching me. I really don't like the weird blink. Alright, that bodes well. There's a rusty bucket here. What the fuck? Oh my god, alright. Oof, that really hurt. Drink iced tea. Oh, right, I already read that. I usually put something in my hot tea. Hot tea, I definitely put sugar in. I definitely do not drink that unsweetened. My ankle is in pretty bad shape. Well, we didn't lose any HP, so we're okay, right? What's this? Heavenly Post. Third student reported missing. One by one, the young students of Heavenly Host Elementary, I don't know why that's blanked out, school seem to be disappearing, as now a third student has joined the ranks of the missing. Classmates testify that 5th grader, unknown, was on her way home from school, but got separated from her friends in the hall and hasn't been seen since. Only put sugar in my hot tea if it's super bitter. Ooh. Icio tiro. Keeping it exotic. I bet you like black coffee too, don't you? I drink black coffee every once in a blue moon. I'm not actually judging you when I say that. Police are investigating the possibility of a serial kidnapping and have assigned countless investigators to the case in hopes of a speedy resolution. Well, judging by the nature of this game, I'm going to assume they weren't really kidnapped and they just died in the school. I'm just going to assume that right off the bat because we're trapped in the haunted school, right? However, 10 days have already passed since the first disappearance, giving parents and classmates ample cause for concern. Okay, alright. Some people say yes. Yes, it's so black if it has sugar. It's if it has cream that determines if it's black or not. Still put sugar in it? Yes, because I can't handle bitter monka. Yeah, I don't care for bitter that much. There's some sort of official looking printout pinned to the wall.
Seiko.
No time for that now. I've got to check on Seiko. Fair, you know, fair.
Seiko!
Thank goodness, she's still breathing.
Seiko! Ne Seiko! Okite yo!
Come on, Seiko, wake up!
Naomi, どうしたの?
Huh? Naomi, what's up?
どうったのじゃないわよ。心配させて。
Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead. Huh. Where?
ここどこ?
Where are we?
何これ?
What's going on?
私だって知りたいわよ。
That's what I'd like to know. I don't know what those noises are, to be honest. One thing you need to know, though, if you don't take the correct actions in a chapter, you won't get the right ending to it and might need to redo certain parts. I kind of figured that.
ダメだ。
Oh, it ain't budging.
びくともしないよ、窓。
These windows are sealed up tight.
外も真っ暗でよく見えないし。
And it's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing.
どうなってるのよ。
What the hell is going on?
ここ、やっぱり学校なのかな?
Well, this is clearly a school building. Choices matter in so much that you need to make the right ones. So, question, if I make the wrong ones, can I still, like, finish the game? Or do I just not get to continue? You know?
それにしては、なんか妙に机が小さい気がするんだよね。
Don't the desks seem unusually small to you, though?
小学校みたい。
You don't gotta do that noise. You don't gotta do that. Like in elementary school.
小学校って?
In elementary school?
まさか。
It can't be. Can it? Haven't played this one before, but pretty sure it's a bad end kind of game instead of an alternate path kind of game. Got it. Well, I'll put it to you this way. I finished Chapter 3 the wrong way, and the beginning of Chapter 4 made 0 sense because of it. What? Oh, fuck. Okay, so there's a canon ending. And if you don't get the canon ending, the next chapter doesn't make any sense. Gotcha.
どうしたの?
What is it?
壁にプリントが。
The printout on the wall.
エンジン小連絡通信。
It says, Heavenly Host Elementary, notice to all faculty and students.
天神小学校。
Heavenly Host?
私たちの学校。
Isn't that...
如月学園が建つ前に取り壊された廃校じゃない。
The elementary school that preceded Kisarigi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished? Who let these kids have a cannon? Good question. Not very safe, kids. Don't handle cannons. Japanese Defense Force. Whoa, alright. Oh god, what's happening? Where the hell are we? And where are our friends and Miss Yui? Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. Sorry. Gomen nasai. Seiko and I just stood there in silence, head in hand. It was the first time in my life that I'd been shaking so hard I could hear my teeth chatter. Oh, I can relate to this. I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my brain around what was happening to us. She did freak out pretty quick. I kept telling myself it's all a dream, some horrible nightmare, but no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up. What the hell is that noise? Is it raining outside? It's probably raining outside. Okay, that was freaking me out for a second. Somehow I heard that through my headphones and was just like, what the fuck? Like, I wasn't sure if that was like a grinding noise in the game or actual like rain or something. Freaked me out a little bit. The silence was the worst part of it all. It must be raining hard as shit, because it's kind of loud, actually. Cool, great. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something. Anything. Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. But how about we try finding a way out of here? A way out? We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to. Oh, but the windows are all sealed shut. And I don't just mean they're stuck or locked. It's like they're decorations on the wall. I don't even think they can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? I'm not sure, but there might be an entranceway or an emergency exit or something. Some means of getting outside. You're right, and it's a lot better than just standing around. I feel like I'm going to go all loony in here if we keep this up. I mean, honestly, the room seems pretty safe so far compared to what apparently awaits us in the rest of school. So personally, I would probably just chill right here. But that would make for a very dull game. Okay then. First step is leave this room. Got to keep our spirits up. After all, it's probably not just the two of us in here. I like the music instantly. The others have to be around somewhere, right? Yeah, and if we can reunite with them, we'll find a way out of here together. That's the spirit. I had no reason to believe any of what I just said. I was probably delirious, to be honest. Why the fuck not, Shimiku, you know? But I knew that if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. I'd be inconsolable.
強がってみせた。
So in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. What's with the eye? Huh? Character introductions. Use the eye, oh great, that's delicious, to interact with any character and learn more about them. When you're done, exit through the door on the southeast side of the room to resume play. Oh, this is teaching me the important stuff, so I stay in character. Really liking the lightning, that's comforting. I like the arrow just like determining which way I'm looking apparently. Sachiko Mochida, a 17-year-old student in Kisarigi Academy Senior High Class 2-9. Fairly average, but popular. Known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measure. Despite his timidness, he's very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity toward others to make him a natural leader. It was a donation. Wouldn't it be kind of disrespectful to walk away? That is correct. Yeah, someone bought this game for us. That's why we get to play it today. So this is our indie game for a while. The one person ever to challenge that leadership is Naomi, who is, consequently, the only person to whom Satoshi regularly defers judgment. Blech. English is hard. Naomi Nakashima, a 16-year-old student in Kisariga High Class 2-9, and a classmate of Satoshi since junior high. Frequently greets Satoshi with, "Oh, not you again." Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother now depend on one another for moral support. Still, she remains optimistic and cheerful. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she's intent on pursuing. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance to medical school. Bada bing. Gotta get on your Steam so I can contribute sometime. I mean, my Steam is linked in my Discord. All you gotta do is right-click me in Discord. It should tell you my Steam handle. Seiko Shinohara, a 16-year-old student in Kisarigi High Class 2-9. Kisarigi? Kisaragi? It would be Kisaragi, wouldn't it? Kisaragi High Class 2-9. Lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school each day. A free spirit, she often says or does things that take others by surprise, though she's also easily forgiven due to her good nature and amiability. 1 second, I am jumping over here real quick to accept that friend invito. Acceptance. There you go. Wait, where did the text go? Oh, shift. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with 3 younger siblings and a working father. As such, she basically serves as head of the household. Seiko seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversations about their many dreams for the future. Why not? All I gotta do is like shift tab to accept it. It's not that big a deal. Yuka Mochida, Satoshi's 14-year-old sister. Though she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Academy Junior High School, she looks and acts much, much younger. In the Mochida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way and thus never really shedding her childlike behavior. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver than she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble. Sakutaro Morishige, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9. He's been in theater club with Mayu since middle school and developed a real closeness with her. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more trouble than it's worth. However, so he typically regards his other classmates with indifference. He kinda reminds me of Birdley for some reason. Takes great pride in his family heritage and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayu's given him, Shig. Closeness. Shig, you dig? Mayu Suzumoto. Mayu Suzumoto, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9. Somehow looks much tinier than she actually is, but possesses a big heart and a bright personality. That must mean she has 35 HP instead of 30 HP. That's good, I need that. Alright. Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard amongst her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familial circumstances, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school. Mayu Hellman. Nice. Oh, Mayu Hellman, sorry. Ayumi Shinozaki, the 17-year-old appointed representative of Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other horror goods with her at all times, just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Satoshi's in its intensity. That's kinda cool, actually. When faced with any truly scary situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. I will try to remember that. She's very proud. We'll have to use that at some point, I'm sure. Yoshiki Kishinuma, a 17-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical, but as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception now and then again if either is involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshiki currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment where he lives alone. Alright, he's a go-getter. Miss Yui Shushido. So everyone's 2-9 except for little sis, yeah? Yes. And, you know, the teacher, I guess, technically. Miss Yui Shishido, a 23-year-old 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi High. Just started this semester after passing her teaching exam and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem generally responsive to her methods. Also serves as the teacher's assistant during homeroom for class 2-9, and really seems to have connected with the students there. Fantastic. Now I'm supposed to leave the door to advance into hell, right? That's right? We're gonna temp save. I don't know what that really does for me, but end character introductions and return to game. Yes. I'm great with introductions. What do you mean? And joining us today, Shimiko Official, a talented VTuber who is up and coming and does many masochistic games, such as Eternal Survival Black Return, or whatever that thing's called. Eternal Black Return Survival? I don't know. I don't remember what that thing's name. Thank you for that. We're reading their lore. Appreciate that. Come on, Naomi. Let's go. I almost said Saomi. Right. Okay, we've got 2 in the party. Now we can survive, right? Why is the music so action-y? That I did not actually anticipate. There's no dash. Okay, alright. That scared me a tiny bit, I'm not even gonna lie. Also, as well endowed in the balls. Thank you, Kuraya, for that commentary. Hold on. They did shorten it, the Eternal Returns. Let me try it again. Now introducing Shimiku Official, a masochistic VTuber up and coming with massive legendary skills and balls. Check him out sometime. You may enjoy what you see on his streams. They are actually appropriate for Twitch. Do not worry. I have to hire you to do an introduction for me since my intro speech isn't that great. Look, if y'all want to pay me for voice acting stuff, you just tell me. Cause I'm down for that kind of shit. Clipping that. Wait a sec. I'll read anything, by the way. Another earthquake. No. Is it over? Woo. I've had enough. Let's just get out of this room. Anything. Ara indeed.
どうしたの？何？
What? What's wrong?
さっきと廊下の形が変わってる。
This hallway looks totally different than it did before.
今の地震で床が崩れたりしたんだよ。
Maybe the earthquake made more of the floor collapse? Yeah, maybe. Okay. Well, the gap is relatively narrow here. It seems crossable, but it's a little too wide to risk jumping. Okay, well then we're not going to do that until we have to, which I'm sure will happen in a moment. If you should encounter any dead ends, be sure to examine any spots on the walls or floors nearby that seem peculiar to you. Interesting. That note changed, because that is not what that said before. Same thing, right? Okay, so it wants us to go back here. So we need to go to that panel, right? Right here.
あれ、ねえ、
Hey, Naomi. Huh?
足どうしたの？
Is something wrong with your leg?
あ
Oh,
あ、
yeah.
して忘れてたけど。
I was so freaked out, I forgot all about it.
さっき転んだ時、捻挫したみたい。
I think I sprained my ankle when I fell.
大丈夫？
I need to update my TikTok soon. I'll do that after the doctor's office today. Because I'm going to doctor, not for anything like major, I'm just going to doctor, like, you know, update FMLA paperwork and stuff like that. Well, that's not good. Will you be
なん
okay?
とか歩けるよ。平気。
I can walk at least. I'm sure it'll heal on its
無
own.
理しないでね。
Yeah,
肩
but you
貸してあ
shouldn't
げる。
push yourself.
ほら、
Here, lean on my shoulder, okay? Aw, they're cute.
ありがとう。
Okay, thanks. There's a loose board lying on the ground here. Take it with you? Yes. A plank of wood, pried up from the floor. Has seen better days, but still seems relatively sturdy. Acquired loose board. At least they didn't call it a simple plank of wood. Okay. Cute scares me. You shouldn't push yourself here. Let me push you. Very nice. Do we want to go down or up first?
そうだ、ナオミ。さっきの板使えないかな？
Hey, Naomi, what about that loose board we found? You think it would support our weight?
橋に？
Like a bridge? I don't
ボロボ
know.
ロだけど。
Seems kind of beat up, but I guess it is pretty solid. Try it! The loose board has been set in place. Ah! Okay, well, we're alright. Oh, I guess I can't take that back. Okay. Probably should have gone up first. What's going on here? Oh, Shimiku's clips. Perfect. Alright. Cue means someone is gonna die. Yeah, it does. I need another loose board.
あれ？
Hmm?
このろうそく、
This candle.
なんか見覚えある。
I could swear I've seen it before. Oh, we can save! Thank God! Phew! Alright. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Alright, cool. Now we can perish when we need to. What do you mean play that clip? What? I'm streaming right now. I'll play it later. It's something that already happened in the stream. Oh, alright. This isn't weird. Such tiny shoes.
やっぱり小学校の校舎なんだね。
This really was an elementary school, huh? Yeah.
ユウたち、
You and the others must be getting pretty hungry by now.
そっか。
Oh yeah, I forgot.
お父さん帰り遅いんだっけ？
Your father's working late tonight, isn't he?
なんせほら、うち兄弟多いから家計がね。
Yep, all those mouths to feed don't come cheap after
お
all.
父さん頑張ってる間、
And while
私が
that's
主婦やん
working,
ないとね。
to put some food in them, I'll get to be the house fruit.
ゆうくんたちまだちっちゃいもんね。
Yeah, I guess you and them are still just little kids, so no, somebody would need to be around.
Seiko,偉い。
Hi, Brad with no R. How you
女子高生
doing?
にしてお母さんだ。
You're pretty amazing, Seiko. High schooler and mom, all rolled into one.
なんかそれ微妙。
I'm not sure how I feel about that statement.
早く帰ってあげないと。
I just have to get back to them, though.
てか、ナオミもだよね。お母さん一人で待ってる。
Guess it's the same for you, too. Your mom's waiting for you, Naomi.
絶対帰ろうね。ナオミ。
So far, stream is pretty pleasant. We haven't gotten jump scared a single time yet. If you're not counting, like, the lightning and, like, you know, silly stuff like that. But, So far, so good. It was pretty peaceful. We've just been having some nice, peaceful story time. Reading to Miss Random. How are you doing today, Brad? Oh, you just said, I'm a dodo. I'm doing good, duh. But we'll make it back. I know we will. One way or another, we'll get out of this place. You bet. Okay, let's continue. Oh, well, entranceway. The heavy door is firmly shut and seems unlikely, or unwilling, to open through any normal means. Oh good, it's the school itself that's alive or something. Cool. Brad, you gotta hear that clip of Belle's intro for me. I haven't posted on Discord. My lord. Ugh, no good, it won't budge.
力ずくで開く感じじゃないみたい。
Didn't feel like it gave at all, in fact. I don't think we'll be able to force it open.
せっかく玄関まで来たのに。
Man, so close and yet so
別の出口
far.
探してみよっか。
Well, guess we'd better look for another way out.
そうだね。
Yeah. Okay. Can we sneak through here? No. This way's a no-go. So we have hit dead end. Up. If the first floor is no good, maybe there's an emergency exit on the second floor or something. We should head back up and see. Yeah, maybe. Well, it's not like we got much choice right now. At least it's peaceful right now. Why would I say that out loud? What's wrong with me? That's like asking for trouble. Yeah, save real quick. We're good. Alright. Convenient quick saves. Hey, I need that board back. Okay, well. The loose board is dangling precariously over the edge. Pick it back up. Yes. Alright, we got our loose board back. Look for spooky noise. There's a yellow fluid congealing inside the rusted bucket. What the heck? What the heck is this? Pee? What the fuck?
やめてよ。
Ew, don't say that. Natty? Hi Super Mega Lass. How you doing, cutie? Super Mega Lass is a professional in determining who is and who is not cute. So, what I read, this is less jump scare and much more psychological. Nice, I like that. Yes, place the loose board. Loose board has been set in place. Alright, we've crossed. Now, we advance into Doom. Can I read that sign? I want to read that sign. Okay. Okay, we got open door and we've got busted door. Busted door is generally a bad sign, so we're going to go in open door. Ooh. Okay, well, you know, we were. The stairs beyond this point are piled with rubble. There's no way through. Really like the sounds of this. Please wait.
なんか言ったセイコ。
Huh? You say something, Seiko?
にゃ。
Huh?
そう。
It wasn't you?
何かの気配を感じたんだけど。
I definitely felt the presence of some kind. That it? That's all you got to say? I mean, I'm still here. You told me to wait. Are we good? No, I guess he doesn't really want me to wait then. Okay, well, I was gonna. Okay, this bodes well. Okay, alright, what's in here? Oh, bones, good, good, good. Ah!
どうしたのナオミ。
Ah, what's wrong, Naomi? Look, over there.
人の。
Aren't those bones like people bones? Those look significantly more, you know, people than what I first saw. Cool. Yeah! What?
なんで人が死んでんの？
Why? Why is there a dead person here?
待って。
Because it's a horror game.
確かめてみるわ。
But wait, let me look at them more closely. This is new. What?
本当に人の骨かどうか。
Maybe they're not real. Interesting. So they added stuff. So this is going to be new stuff for Shimiku Official as well. ... The bones have nothing to say. They really are somebody's bones. No! Seiko! You too. Alright. You two are new victims. Are you not? Ghost. Who are you? I was brought here against my will and confined. Just like you. Bada bing, bada boom. Brad isn't in your Discord server, but Brad does have me friended. Would Brad like to be in my Discord server? Because Brad is more than welcome to be there. Where you can conveniently see announcements and things like that whenever I'm actually streaming. Brad, would you like an invite? You know what, Brad? I'm just going to shoot you the invite. And if you want to come, you are welcome to join. If you don't, then you don't have to. Let me bibbidi bobbidi boopity boop here. Brad at video games. Invite to Soiva. Bowsy's Keep. Let's grow together, you know? Yes, please. Oh, you're making me blush a little bit, Brad. Alright. Let's set that up there. Get our good old dry bones all Koopa Troopa'd up. We're gonna have to make a roll to specifically just call dry bones for Brad with no R. Mostly this is an upgraded port by Mages instead of the indie Gris Gris studio, but there are also some changes to the story. Just make sure all the koopalings are in our Discord. I mean, I let people choose if they want to, like, you know, ask about Discord or not, so I don't push that. But I do appreciate having as many koopalings as possible in the Discord. I just don't want to, you know, push anyone into it. You know how people feel pressured sometimes. Sometimes I pressure some of my friends into joining the Discord. I'm just like, here, hey, join. And then I just pretend like that's it. But, you know, I'm kind of like, quietly, I'm like, please join. Please join and hang out with us. I love you. I appreciate your presence. Please. And then they do, and I get really happy. Or they don't, and I just like stare, and then I start crying internally. You know. You know how it is. Where is here or confined? Which one do I pick? Brad with no R, you don't gotta thank me for that. You are more than welcome. The Bowser's Keep is your home, as far as I am concerned. Where is here confined? Does it make a difference which one of these I pick? Is he gonna disappear after I pick one? I mean, we know where here is. Confined. Okay, that sounded like I made some kind of fatal choice. Confined? Do you mean there's no way out? I'm afraid not. This school exists in a reality all its own, cut off from the world you know. So why have we been brought here? They brought you. They're constantly bringing new victims into this school. More and more. All the time. Sinless in essence. One after another. This is a cursed multi-dimensional nexus. Multiple planes of existence, all piled on top of one another. Created by powerful, vengeful spirits. Closed space. Or perhaps closed spaces. You, and we as well, are the unlucky victims of an inescapable abduction. Closed spaces? Indeed. And it seems you two are not the only ones that have been brought here. I'm sensing numerous others. What?
まさか
Does that mean
みんなもここに
everybody else is here too?
無事なのかしら
Are they okay?
心配
I wonder.
みんなもこの学校の
As
どこ
if I
かに
were
いるの
scanning legal documents and the scanning software shut down before I could save it. Oy, that's a feel. I'm sorry, Mood. I'm sorry, Kranaya. I'm sorry for your pain. If it's any consolation, I'm here for you. You know? So our friends are in this school too? I don't... I don't know the exact number, but I do know that others were pulled in these spaces at the same time as you. By the ways, they are definitely in this school.
ナオミみんなも一緒だよ
Seiko, that's not good news. That's bad. Yeah, I feel that, right? You'll be here for me for the next half hour as I scan it all over again. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'll still be here for you after that, too. If it isn't a consolation, she'll still be here for you. Also true. Oh my god, that's such good news, Naomi. They're here. We're not alone.
持田くんもきっといるよよかったねナオミ
That means Mochida's here, too. I'll bet that makes you feel a lot better, right? No. However, you cannot meet them. Yeah, that's generally bad news. If I was stuck in hell, guys, I would not wish for everyone else to be stuck in hell as well. I would love to be able to communicate from there to talk to my friends and things like that, but not if it requires them to be there. You know, I wouldn't wish that darkness on anybody. I don't know why I'm saying that like that today. I just feel like saying that a few times for some reason. I got to get it out of my system. They're definitely in this school, but the space they occupy differs from the space we occupy. Rather be a stucco Hulk than my friends be there too. I'd take that burden for them. Right, exactly. If you wish to see your friends, you must find some means of entering their space or bring them into this space. Even then, escape is nigh impossible. But at least you'll be able to die together. This guy talks really slow.
そんなどうやったら帰れるの
Oh God, is there no way out of here then? Make it swanky.
音量
That's
って
right.
何者なのどうしてこんなことを
Well, that is true. If I was stuck in hell and like that's all we had and all of you guys were stuck there too, you damn right we do what we could to take over. Cause we gotta turn that shit around. By the time we're done, it may be hell for everybody else, but for us it's gonna be bada bing bada boom. You said we were brought here by vengeful spirits, right? Who are they? And why have they taken us? I don't know. Neither the motives of our captors, nor means of escaping this hell. All I know is that with some effort, you can at least live out your days together in the same space. And that alone is a fate we're fighting for. Two heads are better than one. Your chances and your opportunities are so much greater when working together. What's just depressing? Huh? Do whatever you can to find a way out of here. Oh, you're talking about them being trapped forever? Don't end up like us. Hey, something unlocked. No. Oh, and there's another spirit. Okay. Hi, okay. Eek. Yes. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When life gives you demons, make demonade. Pause. When life gives you lemon demons, or you get the idea. This is new. Naomi, run! We have to get out of here now! Seiko, calm down. She's just sitting there. She's not tagging us yet. Okay. Well, it's automatically moving. I actually would have gone to go talk to the... This enemy art right here is new. Oh. Are you alright, Seiko? I'm gonna keep calling her Seiko. I know it's Seiko, but I like saying Psycho. Yeah, but what the hell was that? A child spirit? This is based on the PSP version, which had those CGs. Ah. It did kind of glow. How many versions of Corpse Party are there? I never believed in ghosts before. Is this really happening? There were definitely ghosts in there. First time I've ever seen it, something like that. So you saw it too, right? At least one. Thank you, Shernara. 8 remakes plus several sequels and spin-offs. Holy shit. I am way behind the times on actually trying out Corpse Party. I didn't even really know this was a thing until recently. Once I saw it, I was like, ooh, I want to play that. Sounds like it's really good, but I had no idea. Yeah, and we were talking to it. I just don't understand any of this. Except that there's no easy way out for us. Like it or not, we're stuck in here. Well, manga and OVAs doesn't surprise me too much after the rest of that. It'll be okay. Let's just, march on with our heads held high or something. Yes, no super cowardice yet. That's for later. I'm going back in there. I want to talk to that ghost. She wasn't attacking us. I'm curious. I'm also dumb. You still here? She left. Look, she's offended. What the heck is this? Was this here before? I don't know. But it's just a picture, right? The image on the board depicts a figure holding a pair of scissors pursuing 4 smaller figures. Interesting. We're definitely gonna save. Okay, maybe she was waiting to kill us. Oh, okay, good. Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students. Wait, hold on. What did that say? I'm going to kill you. Well, all right. You know what? I kind of don't want to go through that door yet, but I think I'm supposed to. What was the other way? That was the stairs that don't let me go anywhere, wasn't it? Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. No running in the halls. Any student caught running will be severely disciplined. Good. 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 Classroom 3A. The door is locked. Okay. This bodes well. Okay. Admit it. You hate all your friends. Eventually, you'll kill one another. Okay. All right. This is taking a turn. I need my board back. Interesting. Okay. What the fuck was that? I heard bugs. Oh, good. Science lab. Door seems almost like a model, as if sculpted onto the wall. There's no way of opening it. What? Seiko, you gotta stop screaming every 2 seconds. You're freaking me out before the bad shit has even happened. Oh god, what the hell is this? It's horrifying. It's like somebody was thrown from the other end of the hall at superhuman speed. and just splattered everywhere. Ugh, it smells so meaty. Seiko, don't phrase that like that. That's weird. Ugh. Sorry. Are you okay, Naomi? I'm fine. Let's just get away from here. I do like meat, y'all. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna walk across. And then the darkness is gonna lift mysteriously. That makes me a little nervous. What's down here? A board! Loose board lying on the ground here. Yes. We need that. Okay. I'm gonna check the store real quick. Infirmary, the door is locked. Music's making me more anxious than anything. That's a little bit quick. Chill. Okay, another dead body. There are several crumpled sheets of paper on the floor next to the body. They seem to have been dropped by the victim at the time of death. We four noble musketeers begin today. Let's meet behind the main gate after school. By Koito. I'm in classroom 5A. Everybody's fine. Yuzuha. Come join us. Asuka. The mostly bleached skeletal remains of a female student lie sprawled across the floor. Loose bones and scraps of clothing are dangling from a hole in the ceiling above the body, suggesting she fell to her death from the second floor. Damn. Upon closer inspection, there's a student ID name tag attached to what's left on her uniform. Well, there goes Yuzuha. Is that important? Like, do I want that name tag? Oh, I guess I got it. Okay. I told everyone that I'd go with them. So why have I been left behind? It hurts. It hurts so much. Looks like there really have been a lot of different people brought here. It'll work out for us, though. I'm sure of it. Yeah, that's about how I feel about that. Okay, yeah, I guess Seiko is my attention. Cool. Well, I don't like this open hallway. Oh, it's just a spirit. Alright, hey, how you doing, Ghost? If you wish to leave this place, you must take heed of the messages left behind by the many other victims who have died here. He talks real softly. Many victims have left their thoughts or even their dying messages on the scraps of paper that litter these walls. It hurts. It hurts so much. What was that? Oh, that was the glowy orbs thing that I set up. Where am I? Oh, I don't like having options. I got a lot of options all of a sudden. I don't like that. Options aren't good. Why? Okay, I don't know if I want to go down that way. That way seems like death. Maybe I should go check these other ways first. The music stopped and everything. That's no good. Oh, good. Okay. Every way is death. Duly noted. Oh, this sounds good. What's that purple light? Do I need that purple light? Let's go in from the other side. Then we can go see the purple light. Da 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 da. Classroom 5A. Hey, this is where all those guys were supposed to meet up. Oh, good. Excuse me. That's rude. Hey, I came to visit you. Could you not do that? I can't use my board, so I can't get to it. Fine, that's rude. Sheesh. Messages play with your head. It's disturbing. I like it so far. I like the vibes that this game has going for. Who pings me? It's Chibiruye, who is short streaming tonight. But she's here for us guys. Chibiruye, I love you. I don't know if you can hear me in any fashion, but just so that you know, I adore you. Why is everybody pinging all of a sudden? No, you. Smoochies. There we go. Okay. A crumpled up note fell from the skeleton's hand. You're an idiot, Koito. If you don't believe with all your heart, then we'll never get rescued. I thought we were friends. The skeletal remains of a girl with a big hole in her skull are still sitting on the chair. Closer inspection reveals a student ID name tag. Okay. Alright, well there's Asuka. Appropriately berating people and calling them idiots. That sounds fitting. Hey, purple light. Asuka, don't be antisocial. I'm trying to talk to you here. Anything on the board? You want to talk here or anything? Hey, I'm trying to catch that purple light. I'm interested. Oh, hello. Someone else's thoughts echo in your head. Baka. If you don't keep a close eye on it, that light's going to run away from you. Pay attention to its location. Find the exact spot where it once stood and examine it thoroughly. Okay, I can do that. Here, let's go back here. There's that weird pause there for a moment.
さっき光ってたのはこの辺だっけ?
Is this the spot where we saw that weird glowy thing? I think so.
Okay.
Okay. Ah, gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work. Hope I didn't fuck that up. Ah, there we go. Almost got it. Ah. Aha, gotcha. Naomi, I got it.
本当? よかった.
You did. Nice job.
ほら、これだよ.
Turned out to be this. Ooh, a shiny metallic key with a pretty white finish. The attached label reads Infirmary.
協力成功ってやつ?
Goes to show you what a little teamwork can do, eh? Oh, wrong voice. We make a great team. Herpaderp. Okay. Well, now we got a key. So we don't have to go down that dank, scary hallway. Why is all the music... Why are those bones there that were not there before? What? Oh, I went further down the hallway. I didn't realize I hadn't come all the way down here. Custodian's closet. The door is affixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open. There's an erratic noise like that of TV static coming from within. What the fuck is this? Silent Hill? Chill out with that. There's a partially bleached skeleton sprawled across the floor. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any sort of name tag this time. Based on the gore-soaked remains of the uniform and the length of the hair scattered around the head, it's safe to say this was a female student. Handwritten letter on the floor. I'm a goner, sis. The tendons in my ankle have been cut really bad. The bleeding just won't stop. Please don't give up. I want you to keep living for both of us. I'm going to document everything I've learned so far, and I hope that you can use this information to keep yourself safe. What did you document? Whoa, okay. First, all the windows, doors, and outside walls of this school are completely immovable. You can't open them, can't break them, can't bust them down. Anything that doesn't lead outside the school, though, like the hall windows in the classrooms, can be affected to some extent and or another. Interesting. Second, just as some people are inherently good or bad-natured, some of the ghosts in here are good, while others are quite nasty. The more kind and gentle spirits shed a pale blue light, while the less savory types appear in blood red and glow like fire. Okay, color-coded. Blue, nice. Red, evil. Alright. I like that. Anything else? It hurts. Having the tendons in the heels of your feet sliced out. God damn. It's so excruciating. I'd rather my feet be cut off altogether than have to bear this pain. My only solace is knowing that when I die, it'll stop hurting. But sis, before I go, I want to see you one more time. I want to hug you. I don't want to die alone, sis. I don't want to die at all. I'm scared. My dear sis. The increasingly messy lettering on the paper becomes completely ineligible at this point. Damn. Okay. Well, alright. We're going to be reading some things here, guys. Just some nice text here and there. Just friendly. Okay, the music's back. That's good. I want to go save all of a sudden. Like, really, really badly. I don't know why. Just really badly. That ghost is a nice one. It hurts, but it's nice. Let's go save. I think there was a candle up here, right? I really hate that abrupt, like, step in off the stairs. Nice, friendly, cozy text. Indeed. I'm not opening that door yet. Oh, God. Okay. God, fucking fly. Shut the fuck up. Alright. God, scared the shit out of me. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Where was that? I know there was a save point somewhere around here. I just want to save progress so far. Here? Yes. Okay, good. There we go. Before we enter the infirmary. Okay. Let's... Wait, did this guy have a name tag? I didn't even check. Dude, you scared the fuck out of me. Help me. Help me. Judging by size, these appear to be remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Yoshiki Kishinuma. You want to talk some more? I like the sounds. Like, it actually legitimately sounds like someone's whispering in my ear on, like, each side of the headphones. I like that. That's pretty nice. Hi, Frecky. How are you doing today? Frecky! Game plan real quick, right? Because I do plan to play some Elion today as well. Excuse me. God damn. That's the ginger ale. Frecky. I still want to do the PvP dailies. Not the kill 10 people. But the PvP dailies. After that, is it okay if we work on... I plan to play Elementalist as an alt. Yeah, 3D audio is one of the upgrades for the Steam version. I like it. It's good. I like it. But yeah, we work on alts after the PvP dailies. I just don't want to fall behind in, like, the honor points. And I don't want to give up on Warlord entirely. Because apparently when they change seasons, that's when they make all, like, the class changes and stuff like that. So, I don't want to just be like, oh no, I'm done with Warlord or something stupid like that. But I do want to try out Elementalist during. Do you want a voice today? Oh, hello. No, he's blue. Well, where'd he go? He's blue. I wanted to meet him. That's good. Probably can't today. I'm babysitting. No problem. I feel you. Season changes when they do big overhauls. That's when Assassin went from big bitch to nothing. Yeah, exactly. Take a look at my Steam profile after a stream. I got a lewd background. How lewd is lewd? I didn't know you could have, like, full-blown, like, hentai backgrounds. Excuse me. Not that I tried that, of course. A pile of haphazardly strewn human bones is heaped upon the floor. Upon closer examination, a student ID name tag can be seen jutting out from one side. Sasha Shinonumi. Oh, fair enough. There's a crumpled piece of paper on the ground that seems to have fallen from the corpse's lifeless hand. God will surely save me. That's spaced out really oddly. Good will surely save me? No, God will surely... No, it's just spaced cuz. God will surely save me. That's it? That's all it says? Alright, well... I guess that didn't work out. Lavatories. Boys' room to the left, girls' room at the end of the hall. Do we... Do we go in the boys' room? I guess we explored every place, huh? Now this is always a good idea. This is never a bad idea. It scared me because of the red flash, but the yell immediately made up for the scare. Shut the goddamn door! Clean your ass! What the hell was that? Perfect. That's what that was. That was either an actual voice or an auditory hallucination. And I really don't know which is more likely. That was funny is what the fuck that was. That's like at first I was like I jumped in my seat and then the actual the actual voice came in and I just was like, never mind, I'm fucking laughing. Thank you for that. Okay, it's safe in here. What the fuck? Okay. There's a clump of unidentifiable meat inside the rusted bucket, completely crawling with maggots. Good. That's not the kind of meat I'm into. I will just go ahead and leave. This is definitely going to bode well. There's 5 stalls in here, which I guess makes sense. There's no urinals, right? So it won't open. So that one we got to come back to later. Really? A safe bathroom? The fuck? Hold on. The drain is completely stopped up with long strands of black hair, and the basin is filled with dirty water. Even turning the handle all the way, not a drop of water emerges from the faucet. Faucet makes an unpleasant sound of clanging pipes when the handle is turned, but no water comes out. Okay, I'm just curious. We're checking everything, I'm curious. Here, let's check. We're not going to check the urinals. That's weird. You can turn the handle all the way, not a drop of water emerges. Long strands of black hair here as well? Okay, well, never mind. Looks like the bathrooms are peaceful. Seiko, you are killing me. Seiko is giving me more jump scares than the actual fucking game so far. Hey, Naomi. Do you have any of that ass medicine on you by any chance? You know, the smeary stuff? What the Nani the fuck? What? Again? Yep, my butt's been drier in a desert since we got here. Well, I've got some antibacterial cream if that'll work. I'm gonna go butter up my pooper with it real quick. What the fuck? Do you have any shame at all? Nani? What? What the fuck? Okay, well I can't just leave without her. What the fuck is this? What the hell?
Seiko?
Nothing, just checking to make sure you're here. Oh, okay, do I just fucking leave? What the fuck do I do? What the fuck though? What was that? They could... Oh, good. Was that Yuka? Well, it's not here. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go check on her again? I'm confused now.
Seiko?
Oh, fuck. Buttered up pooper. I'm gonna go ahead and go butter up my pooper real quick. I think someone just bailed on the buttered up pooper cutscene, by the way. Sorry. I didn't know that was the thing of this. I apologize for anyone who did not expect that. Fuck.
Yeah?
Nothing. Just checking to make sure you're here. Sorry for the wait.
薬ありがとう、ナオミ。はい、握手。
What the fuck? You didn't wash your hands. Thanks for the cream, Naomi. Put her there. No problem. Hey, wait. Was that stall open?
さっきあそこの扉開かなかったような気がするんだけど。
I thought that stall was locked when we were in here before.
そうだっけ。
Was
なん
it?
となくあの個室に入ったんだけど。
I didn't have any trouble getting in.
まあいいや。ねえ、聖子、それより
Fine, I guess I'll let you off the hook. We have bigger things to worry about after all.
今外でゆかちゃんの声が聞こえたの。
I
多
normally...
分下の階。
I actually just heard Yuka's voice out in the hallway. I think it's coming from downstairs.
本当？行ってみようか。
Really? Let's go check it out. Right. Okay. Alright, now we advance. We're getting things done. We're learning. We're seeing things. What? Whoa! Oof.
ナオミ、大丈夫？危ない。
You know what? I was actually thinking if I ever made a game, I would make a game where you do randomly trip every once in a while because that's just what people do. It wouldn't be often. You know, like, not often at all, unless, like, your HP was low or something like that. But you would just trip. Stop tripping, girl. Yeah, you got me. You got me. Naomi, are you okay? That was a close one. Ah, my leg.
足が。
Thanks for lending me a hand.
よかった。落っこちなくて。
No problem. I'm just glad you didn't fall all the way
足
down.
の捻挫きつそうだね。
They did that in Smash Bros. Everyone hated it.
とこで休みなよ。
Well, yeah, but that's a fighting game. It's really irritating in a fighting game where you're trying to be all, like, pro and, like, hardcore and shit like that. Seems like you sprained your ankle really badly, though. We should find you some place to sit down and rest.
そうだね。
Yeah, you're probably right.
ほら、私に肩乗っけて。
Here, lean on my shoulder for the time being.
ありがとう。聖子。
Thanks, I owe you one, Seiko.
気にしない、気にしない。
Think nothing of it. If we haven't been successful at finding a way out yet, I doubt we'll have more luck anytime soon. Besides, I don't think my ankle could take much more. Okay, give me my board back. Okay, never mind. Infirmary now? I think it's infirmary time, huh? Oh god, I hate the noise of the bugs. Was it this room? No, next one. Oh god! What? I think I stepped in it. Seiko, you gotta fucking stop!
本当？
Ew, you did?
ないよティッシュで。
Here, I've got some tissues. Maybe you can wipe it off. That expression, though.
絶対これ人の内臓だよ。
These are definitely somebody's guts.
蝶みたいなの踏んだらブチュって鱗みたいなの出たもの。
And when I stepped on whatever part of her body I stepped on, it made a squishy sound, like it just plopped my shoe into a nice juicy pile of dog poop. What the f— Oh god, that's way too much information. You're gonna make me puke.
ごめん。
Sorry, Seiko, what is wrong with you? Chill. You're making this much worse than— Oh. The fate that awaits you from here on out is a cruel one indeed. If you should get stuck and lose hope, the answer may lie in your past. Relive it and search through areas you've not yet seen. You may simply be missing the one thing you desperately need to continue onward. Reality will often throw such twists at you. Okay, well, that's good. That's great. There was a place we hadn't examined yet. Was it down here? No, we've been down here, but we didn't go to the left. So I'm gonna go do that before we use the key, because I feel like that note is telling me, hey, you're about to get fucked up. So we might as well explore everything before we go that way. Right? This music is going, though, let me tell you. Alright. Go ahead and do a sound. Cut out for some reason. Basement. The door is nailed shut. It definitely won't be opening anytime soon. You didn't say what type of game you were going to make, but we all know what you'd probably make. Krenaya, what kind of game do you think I would make? Do not enter under any circumstances. Principal Takamine Yanagiri Hori. Exploration, of course. What were you thinking? Exploration. Of a sort. My head is splitting. It's unbearable. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. When we found Yuzua's body, I saw a black shadow. But I didn't tell anyone about it. And now, it's killed them all. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. The lower half of the text is obscured by a thick layer of dried blood. Okay, so basically go silent just when you see, like, dead. Their skeletal remains sprawled across the floor here, small enough to be a middle schooler. Looking closely, you see a student ID name tag. Koito Fujiwara. Fujiwara. Bleh. Okay. Custom foray. Door seems to be attached to the wall like a sculpture. Won't budge in the slightest. Alright, so we only got one place to go at this point, right? We've explored everything. There's no particular items that we found other than a loose board that we possibly used in the wrong place. We had a blue ghost chasing us at one point, but it didn't catch us, I guess. Not everything. Am I done on this floor at least? Kind of seems like I am. Yeah, because I can't go down there. Even though it looks like there's interesting stuff over there. And we went all the way to the right. Because I remember getting confused by it and it had that red door. Right? So, just double checking. Red door, body, yes. So everything down here. Okay. We're walking, you can't dash. There is no dash. If only I could run, then I'd be running instead, cause that's fun. I would run, speed this up just a little bit, hun. Alright, door to the north, you said? Seiko, I don't need your... You know what? Here, double check this. Okay, nothing. Alright, just making sure. This door's locked. No way of opening it. That's the science lab. Flies. We went through here already. It won't give us the loose board back. Let's see. Door locked. This is where we save at. Okay, yeah. We already went in the bathroom area. 2 open door areas. What are you talking about? Shimiku, if I walk back here to someplace I've been, I'm gonna actually get upset. Maybe before that area. Let's go have a look. This? Because I'm pretty sure we went in here. Oh, hey, there's a blue spirit now, though. If you should die here, you'll experience the pain you felt at the moment of death for all eternity. Heaven's completely cut off. No paradise, no nirvana, just eternal pain. Why did I have to die like that? Oh, hey. A key to some unknown lock. Has that classic key shape, suggesting it's rather old. Interesting. So we'll feel the pain of death forever. But best not to think about that. Unknown key. The red door? I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, this is back at the start now, so there's no going back there. Alright, so let's go save. I mean, we can try the red door. Thank goodness for these candles. Alright. I mean, why not, right? Bloop. Janitor closet had that TV sound going on. Yeah, let's go to Silent Hill door. Was that up here? No. Yes, yes it was. What? What do you mean the one I just passed? This? No. Yes. The unknown key says to fit the lock perfectly. The door cannot be opened. Oh.
どうしたの、ナオミ。
Naomi, what's wrong?
なんだろう。
I don't know. It's like
一瞬心臓がズキッとしたの。
my heart skipped a beat as soon as the key was
まだ予
turned.
感がする。この部屋。
I have a really bad feeling about this room.
大丈夫だよ、きっと。鍵のかかってた部屋だよ。
Choose the asshole. Uh-oh. Oh, trust me, it'll be just fine. I mean, it's a locked door. You know what that means, right?
絶対重大な秘密が隠されてるよ。こういう部屋。ね。
Is Seiko me, like, secretly? Behind every locked door lies a hidden treasure, just waiting to be claimed. Can't you hear it calling to you? This doesn't seem like an asshole option here. Enter? Are you talking about this option, or are you talking about something coming up? We just saved. Enter. We have bones. We have silence. Talk to the bones. Eee! Another dead body. You butter up your pooper. Jesus. A message has been painstakingly scratched into the floor with fingernails. Whatever you do, don't look at the newspaper.
やっぱ出ましょう。この部屋、なんか変だよ。
I really think we should just leave this room. Something's not right in here. Okay, but I don't
気
know.
になるな。
I'm really curious about that newspaper now. Can't we just take one little peek? Yes. We sure can. Heavenly Post. Breaking news. Serial kidnapping ends in murder. The good name of Heavenly Host Elementary School has been stained in blood today, as horrific details on the recent wave of disappearances are revealed. Sif, I love you. How are you doing today? You having a good day? Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. This is what I expected. The bodies of absconded youths were discovered within the Heavenly Host Elementary School building on September 18th, 1973, at around 7 p.m. Authorities further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them, alive but near catatonic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Each of the corpses appeared to have had its tongue severed and removed mutilations far too grotesque and disgusting to describe. I guess that's what it said. The page is torn at this part, and the bottom half of the article is nowhere to be found.
ひどい事件。
How awful.
そういえば何か。
I think I heard
昔そんな
about
ことがあっ
this
たって聞いたこ
though.
とがある。
Once before.
私たちまだ生まれてなかった時代の話だからよく知らないけどね。
Not me, but I guess it did happen long before we were born, so I shouldn't be too surprised. It's pretty brutal. Here's Frecky's language fact for the day. Seiko is pronounced more like Seiko. I actually have pronounced it correctly a couple times throughout this playthrough, but I like saying Psycho more. But Seiko, pronounced like Psycho, is also a Japanese name, which basically means the best. The scissors. Yeah, I'm getting the impression that scissors are not something I want to encounter in this game so far. Slam! Oh. Well, what's down here? There's a candle here, but it's unlit. Oh, should have saved first. Alright, well that's good. Whatever you do, don't look at the newspaper. Okay, I guess we'll go check the exit. Hey, can I get out? The door seems fixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open. Okay. Heavenly Post. You will never leave this room. Well, that's kind of jacked up. Baby Bowser, what's that the moment you wake up? There's a candle here, but it's unlit. Let's see. They say check everything if you reach a dead end. Newspaper just... Oh, there's no way out. Oh, what do we do? What indeed? Huh? What do you mean? Just never mind. Well, what was that about? Huh. Hmm. 9:18, day duty, Yoshizawa / Azusa. Let me out, 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 out, let me 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 out. Okay. That's good. That's perfect. Door seems fixed to the wall like a decoration. Oh, hey, thanks. Appreciate that. I'm gonna go save real quick. Can I do that? Nope, that's still unlit. Your heavenly will never pulse leave this room. Interesting. Skeletal remains lie sprawled out on the floor. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Shin Aichi. Interesting. Oh man, that scared the crap out of me. I got the freaking goosebumps a little bit there, actually. Hold up. Oh no, no, it's gone. What is? Uh-oh. The paper doll scrap I got from Ayumi. Oh, the charm? Mine's still in my student ID holder. Crap, I put mine in my pocket. It must have fallen out somewhere. That's why I keep telling you, you need to put things away before they get lost. Now I'm sad. Is that important? I feel like that's important, right? That she lost that? Do I need to go find it, or do I just go to the freaking... Do I go to the damn infirmary now? See, now I'm like unsure how to proceed. Now infirmary. Okay. Let's go. What was that? Oh, it's the loose plank. Okay. I don't like the rooms randomly getting dark and stuff like that. That really bothers me. Alright. Infirmary. Use the infirmary key. The door is now locked. That's the only help I could provide for you in this game? The whole game? Oh, to pick the asshole option. Gotcha. This bodes well. Huh? Somehow I expected the beds to be a lot dustier. They're surprisingly clean. That's good though. Now you can finally rest your weary bones, Naomi. Don't phrase it like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lie down for a bit. This is a bad idea. All tucked away in a corner like that? I've always preferred nooks and corners. They just make me feel safe, I guess. I know just what you mean. I'm the exact same way. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I wonder if there's anything in here we could use to soothe that ankle of yours. Sit tight, Naomi. I'm gonna take a look. Okay, thanks a bunch. Don't thank me yet. I haven't done anything. Ah, this will do nicely.
板切れと包帯ゲットしたよ。
はい、
じっとしててね。
I got me a makeshift splint and some bandages. That sprain's a goner. Now hold still.
ありがとう。助かる。
Oh man, you're a lifesaver.
よし、完璧。どう？
Alright, you're wrapped up tight. How's it feel?
すごい楽。
Feels great.
ありがとう。
Seiko, thank you.
どういたしまして。私も前足首やった時あるんだ。
Why is Karina streaming at such peculiar hours lately? Like, not that that's a bad thing or anything, just... Huh? She doesn't normally stream the hours that I stream. Maybe she got a schedule change or something. Okay. Ah. You're very welcome. I sprained my ankle pretty badly before too, so I know just how you feel.
あと冷やすものでもあればいいんだけどね。
I wish I had some ice or something to put on it, though.
助かったよ。
No worries. You've done more than enough already.
いいけど。
You're asleep now? That's fair enough, I guess.
お許しもゲット。では遠慮なく。
Glad you agree. It's Slumberland for me.
相変わらず変な子だね。
You really are an oddball, you know that?
ねえねえ、ナオミ？
So, hey Naomi, they look like sisters instead of just best friends.
持田くんに会ったら何したい？
If we find Mochida, have you thought about what you want to do with him?
は？
They are pretty cute.
だってさ、ほら、極限状態に置かれた二人って恋に落ちやすいって言うじゃん。
Well, you know what they say. When two people are faced with difficult situations, shall we say? It often leads to love. Sweet love.
覚悟決めて告っちゃいなよ。
You should well up all your courage and confess your feelings to him.
きっとナオミのことも可愛さ3割増しで見えるって、持田くん。
You get all girly with him in his creepy place, and all your cuteness factor will grow 3 sizes in his eyes. I bet.
あんたといると、なんか普通にいつもの学校で喋ってるみたいだよ。
I swear, with you around, I almost feel like we're just shooting the breeze back at school, like nothing ever happened.
ありがとう。考えとく。
Thanks for your advice. I'll think about it.
早く会えるといいね。
You know what? Since tomorrow is Retro Day, since this apparently has been around since forever and just been like revamped, we might continue some of this tomorrow. I really want to play Link to the Past though, but it's October, you know, and Halloween's coming up, so maybe I'll just save Link to the Past for next month. You know, because that's not going to be a one sitting playthrough anyway. I hope we find him soon. Uh-huh.
でも一方で、
Retro Link is from my proclaimed Nostalgia November. That's fair. You kinda don't though, do you? You're thinking about how you wish you didn't have to be put through all of
こ
this.
こにいなければよかったのにって心配してるんだよね、ナオミ。
You want to see him, but you wish you could rest easy knowing he's safe and sound back home, rather than wandering around here. Am I right?
これって母性みたいなもの？深いわ。
Must be those maternal instincts of yours kicking in, huh? You're a deep one, that's to be sure. I improvised a tiny bit there, sorry.
よく見てるよね、この子。叶わないや。
She may sound like an idiot, but she's right on all counts. Guess there's no fooling Seiko.
さっきから結構。
Sorry, Frankie, if me pronouncing the Seiko is driving you nuts, by the way.
後で謝らなきゃ。
I've been pretty curt with her since we got here. I have to make sure I apologize later. Is there gonna be a later for that? The fuck was that?
ごっくりって何？
And what was that exactly?
すまねえ、ナオミさんの尻見てると生唾が。
Sorry, it's just that when I see that ass of yours, I start to drool. Were these lines originally in the game, or did they improvise this a little bit with a few revisions? Like, what the fuck?
意味わかんない。
You're so weird.
またゆかちゃんの声。
That was Yuka again.
聞こえたね。ちょっと見てくるよ。
I heard it too. I'll go take a look.
ナオミはもう少し休んでて。すぐ戻るから。
You stay here and rest, okay? I'll be back in a jiffy.
心配だから私も行くよ。
I don't think that's such a good idea. I should go too.
大丈夫だよ。ちょっと待ってて。
I insist. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Just keep that ass parked on that bed. You got it?
でも
Well, but Seiko is Bowsy, eh? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that does sound about
せっ
right.
かくだし、もう少し休んでなよ。
Look, your ankle's all dressed and feeling better, right? Don't make it all for nothing.
分かったわ。
Alright, I guess I'll stay here. That also probably means Seiko dies first. I'm kind of getting that impression a little bit, sadly.
本当に楽になった。
My ankle really does feel a lot better. Seiko has this definite knack for caretaking.
先生、
Miss Yui and the others.
サトシ、どうしてるかな。
I wonder what they're all doing right now. Rumble, rumble.
ちょっとサトシ、何しがみついてるのよ。あとそこ胸。
What the hell is wrong with you, Satoshi? Get a hold of yourself and get off me. That's my chest.
すまん、見えなくて。
Sorry, I couldn't see what I was grabbing. Definitely has the feel of Ghost Stories dub, where they were like, we have no idea what the script is, but here's what the episode is probably about, and the mouth flaps you need to match. Good luck. What do you mean? You're lucky you're so cute. I think they knew exactly what they were doing with this. Ugh,
会いたいよ。
I just want to see him.
なんでこんなことに。
Why did this have to happen? Uh-oh, it's free roam time. There's an anatomical diagram of the human body tacked to the wall. Oh, good. Looking closely, it seems as if someone painted over each of the organs with actual blood. Wholesome, good, delicious. There's a lamp on the desk. We love lamp, but it doesn't seem to work. Flipping the switch does nothing. Old journal on the desk. At least it appears to be a journal. In reality, it's more like a model fused to the desk surface. Can't be lifted and the page can't be turned. Okay. Wash your hands with soap. I mean, yes, I agree. Vast quantities of medicine and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves, along with a single bottle of rubbing alcohol. What do they need all of these for? The handle turns, but not a drop of water comes out. How am I supposed to wash my hands with soap if there's no freaking... She about to get in trouble for... There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves. Both its blades covered liberally in blood. Vast quantity of medicines and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves. Oh, safe. Yes. You know what? Let's just get used to making like multiple saves. So when we fuck up, we can go back.
どうして鍵まで閉めてるの？
Why is the door locked? There's an anime called Ghost Stories where they didn't have the script and just made up crazy shit for the dub. I mean, that still sounds pretty cool. Same thing with Samurai Pizza Cats. Samurai Pizza Cats was completely, like, improv? I didn't know that. Oh, wait. For the dub. Yeah, just improv for the dub? That's cool. I thought Samurai Pizza Cats was awesome as a kid. I always thought of sweet and sour sauce as blood. Okay, I can kind of see that a little bit. So they do to cover the plot, but also there are spots where they're like, I don't know what to fit in here. Tell them about Jesus or that ass. Direct quote from the dub. I'll suck your dick for a Scooby snack. Awesome. You know what? I approve. I approve of that. On closer inspection, There's no visible bolt keeping the door closed, nor any other evidence that it's been locked at all. Oh, good.
嘘、鍵かかってないのに開かない。
But if it's not locked, then why won't it open? When this bitch kicks the bucket, I'm moving to Vegas. It won't budge. It's as if it's been completely fastened to the wall through invincible bonds. Oh. Oh, this whole game's gonna be creepy little kid laughter, isn't it? I hadn't even thought about that at first. That's great. Are those children?
夏休みには皆さんで遠足に出かけましょうね。
Who? What? My head hurts so bad. I can't stop this ringing in my ears. It sure is. Hey, can I? Well, apparently they didn't like me looking at the scissors, because that laughter cut off real quick. Okay. Nothing behind the sheets. It's an old-fashioned space heater, but it's so full of ash that it'll probably never light again. Box of matches on the ground next to it. Take them? Yes! A box of loose matches found near an old-fashioned space heater. There's still quite a few left. Alright, that looks important. Nope, we don't need anything with that. Although I kind of want to take the rubbing alcohol so I can use it like fucking gasoline or something. But never mind. You sure I can't take those scissors? I probably shouldn't touch the scissors. That's probably asking for doom. Okay. The door is latticed with countless strands of black hair, rooting it in place. Good. That's a normal. She has no reaction to that. She's fine with that. All right. Is someone there? It sounds like a ballpoint pen scribbling away on a sheet of paper. Oh, the lamp's on. Okay, all right. This paper. How to remove a tongue. First, you must ensure the patient's arms and legs are tied down tightly, preventing escape. Next, insert a fixed metal object into the patient's mouth to impede jaw movement and keep the mouth locked in an open position. The patient may attempt to pull back or curl its tongue to impede your progress. No need to worry, the effect of this will prove negligible. Open your scissors all the way, then close them hard around the base of the tongue, as far back as you can manage. The patient will thrash and scream, so it is recommended you apply as much pressure as possible and attempt to complete your task in one fell swoop. Okay, that's good. So's that noise. Scratch, scratch, scribble, scratch. Haphazardly scrawled shorthand begins appearing in the journal on the desk, as if being written by unseen hands. The letters are so misshapen and inconsistent, however, that they're completely illegible. Okay. Well, they don't want me to pass that way, so I'm gonna... Sachi, have you come to find me? Oh, hello, Dark Shadow. What the... I need to get away. Okay, yeah, you don't gotta tell me twice on that. What just happened? What? Ah! Oh God, what just happened? The black mist begins to wrap itself around Naomi's body. There's no question that this is a malevolent force. If this continues, death is inevitable. What? That's bullshit! Excuse me! What the fuck? Get to the lamp! The previously inoperable desk lamp now shines with an unnatural, almost ethereal glow. Yeah, she doesn't like that. Oh, good. Looking closely, each individual organ seems to be bleeding, with actual dark red blood dripping from the paper. This escalated all of a sudden. This escalated really quickly. Okay, she can't get to me here. Do I need the scissors? Do I light the old-fashioned space heater? No? Almost ethereal glow. Journal says the same. Shelves are all empty. Oh, they have the scissors. Gotcha. Rattle, rattle. Looking closely, the whole shelf seems to be shaking violently. Whoa! Yo, what the fuck? What'd I do? Oh, what? Huh? Okay, sure, no problem. Whoa! Ah! Get the fuck away! Doors. It's no use. The closet right there. I talked about closets. Where did his hair come from? God help me. Try using a match to burn the hair. In a moment, I guess. What are you talking about? The shelves are all empty. Rattle, rattle. Let's shaking closely. The whole shelf seems to be shaking violently. What are... This one? Medicine, rubbing alcohol. What do they need all this for? It does nothing. Ah, I tried to sneak past. Alright. See, that just got me hit for no reason. What are you talking about? Shimiku, if I die here because you're telling me to go back to this closet and I'm not sure what the hell you're talking about. There's only 2 closets there. What are you... Look, I'm about to get hit again. There's 3 closets here, right? Next to each other. I talked to all 3 of them. The flame wasn't strong enough to do any significant damage. Now I can probably get the rubbing alcohol. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Here, come up here. Come on. Okay, I'm running around. There you go, you're trapped. Give me the alcohol. There we go. Speaking of the gasoline earlier. Nope, go up. Uh-huh. Yeah, fuck you. I got your number. Douse the hairs with rubbing alcohol. Yes, please. Splish splash. After hastily splashing alcohol all along the edges of the door, Naomi lit a match in an attempt to burn through the seemingly endless strands of hair. With a sizable whoosh and a waft of foul-smelling heat, the hair lit up, then hardened and fell away, freeing the door and allowing it to open. See yous. Okay. Pant wheeze. Yeah. Yeah, you skipped the step there, which was making that a little bit frustrating. But other than that, thank you. I'm going to kill you. No, you know what? That voice is a little bit too normal. I'm going to kill you. That one's a little bit better. I feel like that one's a little bit more fitting. Huh. Now's a good time to throw up. Yeah, I would say that's appropriate. Oh, except when it's blood. That's not so good. Patter, patter.
Naomi! どうしたの? 大丈夫?
I'm going to kill you. Naomi, what happened? Are you okay? Seiko, I just threw up blood all over the wall, so yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with me whatsoever. Sorry for the mess.
謝ることないじゃん.
What are you talking about?
かわいそうに.
Don't apologize for barfing, you poor girl.
大丈夫. 吐いちゃったら楽になるよ.
Everything's okay. You'll feel better now that it's out of your system.
背中 さすってあげる。
You need me to rub your back? True friendship.
ありがとう。
Oh, I think I'll be
もう平
fine.
気っぽい。
Thanks, though.
ゆかちゃんいた？
Did you find Yuka? You're just not gonna mention the black spirit that almost fucking took us out there?
うん、
Huh.
やっぱりここには
Looks like we really are the only two people here.
私たち2人しか
The only two living people anyway.
静かすぎるもの。
This place is just too quiet.
ナオミはもうベッドで休んでなくて平気なの？
How about you, Naomi? Is your leg any better? Are you okay to be up and about?
休んでたら急にね、
While I was resting... There we go.
幽霊みたい
Okay.
のが出てきたの。
While I was resting, I was suddenly attacked by this creepy black apparition thing. Apparition thing. Yeah.
大丈夫だった？
What? Oh my god, are you alright?
なんとか
I think so.
あの部屋もう近寄らない方がいいわ。
We should consider that room off limits from here on out, though.
そう。よかった
That's fine.
とりあえず
I'm just glad you're okay.
じゃあそろそろ行こっか。立てる？
I guess we'd better keep moving then. Can you stand? Yeah.
でも
But-
行くってどこに？
Where are we supposed to go?
うん、
Well...
もうだいたい回ったじゃん校舎。
We've already been pretty much everywhere we can go in this godforsaken school.
みんな死んでたじゃん。
And the only other people we've come across are all dead.
やばい。
Damn it, there I go again.
もう無理だよきっと。疲れた。
It's hopeless. We're finished. And I'm so tired.
また子供みたいになってる。
I'm acting like a child again.
ナオミ、元気出して。なんとかなるよ。
Naomi, come on. It's not that bad. We'll figure something out.
ありえないじゃん。死ぬなんて私たち。
Class 2-9ers never say die, right? We're invincible.
明日は朝一でカットの予約入れてるし。
I've got a hairdresser's appointment first thing in the morning tomorrow, and I intend to keep it.
午後からほら、一緒に自転車直しに行くの。
And then in the afternoon, what say you and I go get our bikes
つ
fixed?
いてきてくれるんでしょ？
Sounds like a plan, right?
帰れたらね。
If we make it back alive, sure.
聖子に当たっても仕方ないじゃん。
This is Seiko. What am I doing?
止めなきゃ。心。
I just can't seem to hold back.
ナオミ疲れちゃった？らしくないよなんか。
Naomi, are you like super duper tired or something? This is so not like you.
もっと上げていこうよ。
Come
そ
on,
したら怖くないって。
raise that chin. Only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
何
What the
が
hell's got
楽
you
しい
so
の？
chipper?
なんかずっと笑ってる。
You just keep smiling and laughing.
そうかな。
Do I? Actually, she's been screaming a lot and scaring the shit out of me even more than, you know, anybody else
こ
so
のまま
far.
本当に出られなかったらどうするの？
Tell me, how long is that going to last if it turns out we can never go home again?
真剣に考えてる？なんとかなるよじゃなくてさ。
Hey, Algie, how you doing today? Have you given that any thought at all? We'll figure something out. That's a crock and you know it. How you doing, boo?
恐ろしい目にあって。
I must have finally cracked under the
折
pressure.
れてしまった。
This whole situation was just more than my soul could bear.
聖子を元気づけようと思ってた私が
I thought I'd be keeping psycho spirits up till the bitter
気
end.
づいたら
But just like that, I was berating her, abusing her.
辛くて悲しくて
All I had running through my head was pain and
我
sadness.
慢しきれずに泣き出してしまう感覚。
I was like a baby throwing a hissy fit. I was crying out irrationally and couldn't stop.
席を切ったようにひどい言葉を叩きつける
Venomous words
私の
were flowing
心
from
の
my
解放
mouth,
感は
as if someone had turned on a spigot. All I could do was moan, complain, and
それ
belittle.
と似ていた気がする。
I really was behaving just like a spoiled little brat.
家族だってきっと
I'm sure our
いつ
families,
までも心配して ずっと探したりして。
are going to be really worried about us. They're going to search and search, but they'll never find us.
すごい迷惑かけるし。
Have you played this before, Algie? It'll be a terrible burden for them.
それは違うよ。
You're wrong.
何が？
How so?
迷惑っていうのは絶対違うよ。
About it being a burden.
いなくなった人が大事だから、何かしたくて。
When you lose a loved one, you cherish that person's memory. It's never a burden.
苦労でも何でもしてあげたいから、
You
し
just
たいからするんだよ。
want to do whatever you can. Whatever you can to make her proud. You just want to, so you do.
私のバカ。聖子のお母さん、数年前に死んだくせに。
Oh my lord. Thank you so much, Shimiku, for that sub. Gifting the sub to Aira. Aira, I don't know if you're here at the moment, but congratulations on the sub and the emotes. And thank you for being the baddest koopaling of them all. My most cherished bat lover lady in the channel. That noise scared the fucking shit out of me for some reason. Oh my god. Thank you for gifting a sub to Algernon Blue as well. Algie, congratulations. That noise scared me a lot less. Thank you for the 2 gift subs. Thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting the channel. Shimiko, you're amazing. That's 19 gift subs so far. Thank you. I'm going to drink some tea real quick. Oh my god, I think my heart skipped like 3 beats. On that, okay. Thank you for the sub for Fillmore_Crevice. Why does that noise scare me every time? Thank you for 20 get the subs. You're amazing. Thank you for the support. It means the world to me. It's worth the heart attack. I swear it is. No, please go ahead. If that's the way I gotta go out, I would rather go out from support and feeling the love than any other way. So thank you. Also, still not as bad as that time I went to do that super leap in fucking Super Mario 3D World, and someone like Cricket did their 4-month sub, and it scared me, and I fucked up the jump and fell to my death, and just started laughing like a maniac because I was going freaking insane on that level. That was pretty bad. This is pretty funny, honestly. Getting scared from that while playing a scary game, but I'm getting scared by the subs instead. I don't know. That tickles me. Thank you. Thank you for the support, though. Holy crap, that almost jumped out. Now I'm drinking tea. I swear to God, I almost choked. As my model freaks out and booba bounces all over the place because I'm drinking the tea the wrong way. Okay. What is wrong with me? Seiko's mom disappeared several years ago. I know that. So why am I putting her through all this grief?
残された人って
That's
そう考えるものじゃないかな。
how I think the people we leave behind are going to feel.
あんたのところはどうか知らないけど、
I don't know how it is for you and your family.
普通はそんなおめでたい考え方。
But normal people don't work that way. Naomi, whoa, you're being like extra trifling right now.
ごめん、手分けしない？別々に手がかり探した方が。
Sorry, how about we split up? We can cover more ground that way. Maybe find a clue to help us get out of here.
効率いいかもしれないし。
Seems the most efficient plan of attack, don't you think?
そんな
Who
そんな言い方ってある？
who says things like that?
謝んなきゃ。
I have to apologize.
私だって帰りたいよ。お父さんやユウたちに。
I want to get home just as much as you do. Back to my dad and you and everybody else. Where's you Karnstein when you need her, by the way?
心配か
And I sure as hell don't want to make them worry about me. You're fine. Algie, I think like Twitch does that and it drives me freaking nuts. Like when I'm trying to support people, like, cause I've learned that Twitch doesn't actually hold it against me if I'm in a few streams at once, like, and I'm trying to support people by watching, like, 2-3 streams at once. But what it does do is it likes to randomly, like, go silent on one. And, like, I'll be, like, fortunately, I'm really good at, like, hearing, like, if one of the voices I'm listening to in the background cuts out. So after, like, a couple of minutes, I go look and then I refresh the page real quick. But I'm just like, please stop fucking doing that. There is no reason for the player to be stopping like that. Yeah, like, stop doing that. Like, I'm trying to support people. Don't bullshit me out of supporting my friends. Like, I don't like that. That bothers the shit out of me. But Algie, I was asking you if you, see, it did that. I had asked you if you played Corpse Party before. And I think it had frozen on you in the background without revealing that. And, like, I can tell when it happens here, because OBS will say, hey, you only have, like, 3 people here. And then I'll look at the list, and with some exception, of course, if anybody, like, mutes the stream itself, that wouldn't count, right? But generally, I'll look at the list, and there'll be, like, 10 people here. And I'll be like, thank you, Twitch. Appreciate that. Thanks. Okay, it's cool. It's whatever. We're having a fun time, but... Twitch, don't be a bitch. Yeah? Don't bitch, Twitch. Yeah? Eh. Why you gotta be this way? Meet me out in the parking lot. Don't do that. You got a lot of money and a lot of people backing you. So I probably would not survive, like, even one slash out in the parking lot. But, I did play Corpse Party once, but I haven't gotten all the endings. Oh, there's multiple. Interesting. I have never played Corpse Party before. I just saw it, knew I wanted to play it. So, And I sure as hell don't want to make them worry about me. This is all my fault. I have to apologize. But most of all, I don't want you, of all people, to speak to me like that. You said to pick the asshole option. God, that is not in my nature, though. Alger, wait? Huh? I feel like she's freaking possessed or something at this point. Letting chat sort things out for a moment. While the Armageddon music that sounds like the end of time from freaking Chrono Trigger or something plays in the background. Don't know what the true ending is. So, damn. So, am I acting like she's possessed, or am I... I mean, do we know, like, that? Okay, whatever, it's whatever. Just leave me alone, Seiko. I'm sorry. I don't want to pick, like, the be mean to you option, but that's what is being demanded of me. Look, just leave me alone, okay? You're a jerk, and you don't care about anyone's feelings but your own. I sure don't care about yours. Stupid Seiko. What the fuck? Looks like she hacked up a fucking lung. I heard her loud and clear, though. She was trying her hardest to keep my spirits up, trying her hardest to make me feel better. But the way I was at that moment, Seiko was just a little too bright for me. So bright that it hurt.
こうして
And
この
so,
異空間に拉致されたものの中でも
in this nexus
ま
of
だ幸
closed
運だったは
spaces,
ずの
where humans are scattered and imprisoned and
同じ
killed,
次元に存在することができた私たち二人は
two friends who should have been thankful just for the small favor of being trapped together in this unforgiving
簡
place,
単に喧嘩別れをしてしまった
were quickly and easily divided.
この
What? This sounds
些細な私
terrible!
の意地っ張りが大きな後悔を招くことになるのは
What? My petty obstinacy towards Seiko would come to be the biggest regret of my life, as the consequences of that heated
そ
exchange
の後
were
すぐ
far more dire than I ever could have imagined. Shimiku, did you just give me like the worst possible ending? I don't feel good about this. Now you want me to sing. Really? Really? I got no words for this. A sub! Well, there's not even music for me to sing along to. This is hell. Thank you, Shimiku, for whatever it is that you just made me do. I feel like I might just be royally screwed. Appreciate that. I'm feeling pretty bad. I'm not laughing, but I'm singing. Just check the guide. It didn't matter which one you picked. You were an asshole for no reason other than because Shimiku likes that. Are you motherfucking serious? Are you joking me right now? Hold on. The singing doesn't start yet. No. That's really uncool, dude. That made me feel bad. That is not the option I would have picked. That is 100% not the option I would have picked. Even if it doesn't make a difference, I kind of want to go back just to get the different dialogue, because that sucked. That felt awful. Jeez. I think I have to get through this part first. Sob well. Naomi well. No, of course not. That jerk. Okay. Let's go back. What the fuck's going on with the music? Alright, quit. Yes. Take me back to where I can load. Really, Shimiku? Yes, chapter 1. What? What?
OK
Hold on. Where's my load? Quit. Resume. Okay, phew. I was about to get mad as hell. Alright. Sheesh. Okay, let's walk outside. Ah, fuck. I thought I saved after this. That's alright, I know what to do. It's fine. Okay, we go over here. We get pushed back. Look at the desk. Look at the note. How to remove a tongue. Okay. I'm singing after this part. That's right, because I got pushed out of the room. You're right. Okay, dark shadow. Ikis. Need to get away, so we walk. Fortunately, this is the least terrifying monster so far. I just need to... Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Shit. Time it! No, I fucked it up. Alright. If you time running through it right, then it doesn't hit you. I figured that out. Okay. Can't open it. No use. Okay. You go around. Nope, wrong way. Come this way. Okay. Break that. Break that. Whoa! What? Whoa! Almost fucked that up. Okay. Do this real quick. Box of matches. I've forgotten to grab that first. Beautiful. Okay. Ready? Set. No, you bitch! Oh, she went the other way. Fuck. Alright. check the door again. Too much. Try using a match. Yes. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Go up. Nope, keep going up. There we go. Yes. Before you. Go around there. I don't think I took damage, right? No, I didn't. So this is actually a better run than last time. Okay. See yous. Dump ace. Now I'm used to what to do here. Okay, there we go. Step on out. Much quicker and more much quicker and more efficient than last time. Gas pant wheeze. Cough, cough, wheeze. I'm going to kill you. Gagging and retching. Coughing, hacking, and spitting. Naomi's not feeling so great. Patter, patter. Here comes the sound of footsteps.
Naomi! どうしたの? 大丈夫?
Naomi, what happened? Are you okay? Seiko, fortunately, there's a lot of text in this chapter to say. Sorry for the mess.
謝ることないじゃん.
What are you talking about? Don't apologize for barfing, you poor girl. Belch. I don't know how to sing belching. That's kind of weird to say.
大丈夫.
Everything's okay. You'll feel better now that it's out of your system.
背中さすってあげる.
You need me to rub your back. I think that I'll be fine. Thank you, though. We need this for a YouTube video. Remember this part of your stream for please. Look, you can write down the time if you want. It's at about the 3-hour mark and onward. So make a note of that somewhere if you want to clip it or something. But I'm probably not going to cut out the singing part specifically because everyone's used to all of my songs. Not songs, but videos being the entire stream all the way through. And it'd be kind of weird if I switched it up after 300 or so videos. I don't actually know how many I have. It's something like 300 or so. Maybe in 400 now. I don't fucking know. There's a lot up there. We've been streaming for a while now. I think I'll be fine, thanks though.
Yuka-chan, ita?
Did you find Yuka? Nuh-uh. Looks like we really are the only two people here.
私たち2人しか
The only two living people.
生きてる人いないみたい.
Anyway, oh dear.
静かすぎるもの.
This place is just way too quiet. Where's the music?
ナオミはもうベッドで休んでなくて平気なの?
How about you, Naomi? Is your leg any better? Are you okay to be up and about?
休んでたら急にね.
While I was resting, I was suddenly attacked by this creepy black apparition thing.
マジ? 大丈夫だった?
What? Oh my god! Are you alright?
なんとか.
I think so.
あの部屋もう近寄らない
We
方がいい
should
わ.
consider that room off limits from here on out, though.
そう.
That's fine. I'm just glad you're okay.
じゃあそろそろ行こっか.
I guess we'd better keep moving then anyway. Can you stand? What's the plan? Yeah.
でも行くってどこに?
But where are we supposed to go? I don't fucking know. I have an idea. Get a tips goal for a stream to read that dead Pumpkinhead kid that was on Ginkgo's stream the other night, but in song. I don't have that game. You know, I don't have that game, so I guess if I get it, I could do that. I mean, what would the goal be though? Like, what would be fair for a goal for that? You want me to sing the entire thing? I don't even know what the music is for that game. Does it have decent music? I don't remember. Oh, that was a weird game too. But okay. What's a reasonable goal for that? I'm not even sure. Well, we've already been pretty much everywhere we can go in this forsaken school. Was it even a game? I think it was just a story. I have no idea. I implore ye to find out, I suppose. I have no way of figuring that out right now. Keeping me on my toes. And the only other people we've come across are all dead. Damn it, there I go again. It's hopeless. We're finished. I'm so tired. You don't have to keep singing. Keep it up if you want, though. Put Pinky to mouth. $1 million! Not a chance in hell I would ever make a tip goal. That's so outrageous. Obviously, that's a joke. But, you know, I've seen some tip goals for like thousands of dollars. And while, yes, that would definitely help pay my rent and other things right now, and I probably do need that, I would never, ever set a tip goal for something like that. If anything, I'd probably do it in segments. Like if I was trying to get a really, like, just as an example, like a new computer, an expensive avatar or something like that, I would probably make the tip goal like the parts or something. Many bad endings. Some are obvious, like let the ghost get you, of course. Some that are for doing certain events and some that are for skipping other events. That's interesting. So if you do all of the events, you actually have a chance to make your ending worse. Then I'm going to actually skip to the decision. Because we already read all that stuff. Like, I'm surprised you didn't want me to get to, like, the different stuff before I started singing, but... The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. I'm also surprised you wanted me to sing the game instead of singing the Twitch feed, because I figured you would probably pick, like, you know, questionable sus hashtag for the Twitch feed and have me sing that. I mean, that... I don't know. I guess you're feeling very say-so right now. Say-so Shimiku. The say-so master. Say-so senpai. Okay. Let's get to the make a choice part. Skip the newspaper earlier. It would have led to the wrong ending. Really? That's interesting. You're wrong. How so? About it being a burden. There's a lot of text, which is good. But now when I have to catch back up to where I was. Have to apologize. There we go. Up. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry. Seiko, I'm sorry. I'm sorry too, but it's okay. If that's what you think we should do, then let's split up. See, that's a lot more bearable. Like, being mean, that had me, like, about to cry a little bit, y'all. I'll go this way. What the hell is wrong with me? I couldn't even manage to say the word sorry. I can bear that a little bit more, though. She looked over her shoulder this time, too. That was nicer. I'd heard her loud and clear, though. She was trying her hardest to keep my spirits up, trying her hardest to make me feel better. But the way it was at the moment, Seiko was a little too bright for me. So bright it hurt. That's okay. At least we apologize. So in this nexus of closed spaces, where humans are scattered, imprisoned, and killed, two friends who should have been thankful just for a small favor of being trapped together in this unforgiving face, were quickly and easily divided. Look, at least we tried to apologize. At least we tried. That I care about. That means something to me. That jerk. Her dialogue changed a tiny bit, I think. Yeah, she said stupid Naomi before or something, I'm pretty sure. Same thing, right? Okay. It's same. You at least tried to make sure homies don't go to bed angry. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, that feels like the least they could do. Like, not doing that upset me a little bit. A little bit. I told everyone that I'd go with them, so why was I left behind? It hurts. It hurts so much. Oh. Mommy's gone. Mommy's gone. Daddy, I can't find Mommy anywhere. When I'm by myself, I think of the stupidest things. Mood. Fucking mood. It hurts, man. That is so sad. I think I just heard somebody calling out. Followed a voice. Where else am I gonna go? I don't have a choice. The only way back is back where Naomi is. Should I go find Naomi? I assume I'm supposed to follow the voice. I'm not. Why do I look like I'm freaking out? Because my expression was kind of like freaking out a tiny bit for a second there. Yeah, okay, follow the voice. You're just gonna follow the voice. Follow the voice. That was the first time, huh? The first time I ever fought with Naomi like that. Pants, pants! From the moment Seiko and I parted ways, the fear I've been harboring since I got here just kept growing stronger and stronger. I felt like something else was in my head, like I was under some alien influence. Pants, pants! In my mentally distraught state, I ran all through the building, frantically searching for Seiko. She went the other... You know where she went? She went the other way. You just go back that way. I just kept calling her name over and over again. Strangely, I have no memory of where I went during this time. I just ran as if in a daze, unaware and unconcerned with my surroundings. Okay, that explains that a little bit more. When I finally came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the 3rd floor hallway. Were we even able to get to the 3rd floor? Maybe? Yeah, okay. Seiko, Seiko, where are you? Come on, Seiko, don't leave me by myself in here. She kind of sounds a little bit like she's saying Seiko. It's just a little bit different. She's like Seiko, but it sounds very close to Psychos, the way that it's said. So I feel justified in my dumbass pronunciation. Oh, that's good. That sounds perfect. Oh, back to the bathrooms. Good. Is that you? Good. We're gonna move that cursor off the screen real quick. I got no items or anything. Anything new here? God will surely save me still. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, don't go that way, gotcha. Probably shouldn't have gone this way either. Alright, good. Okay, same thing. Good. This will end well. Why are there shoes in front of the bathroom? Oh, someone's hanging in here, huh? The stall door is locked from the inside. Someone's definitely in there. You don't gotta open it. Okay. Alright. Just remember, if someone offers you toilet paper, don't accept. I actually just got the chills a little bit. I actually got goosebumps for a second there. That's kind of... Alright. Even though I knew what was coming. I mean, I know a rope when I see one. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize that's who was hanging. Yeah, it looks like this has animations in it, Shimiku. Seiko, no! Why? Why? No, no! Naomi. Seiko, you're alive. Hold on, I'll get you down. Strangle. Huh? Sorry. What do I do? What do I do? Whimper. The noose around Seiko's neck is attached directly to the ceiling, and there's nothing at her feet. All attempts to help her just strangling her further. I have to cut her down. There's got to be something. Can I pick up some of these shards? Nope. Nope. Can I walk out? Can I run back to get those scissors? Oh, I might be able to use this as a footstool. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, dump all that gross meat out. Ugh, this is so revolting. But if it says Seiko... Whoa, why are we yelling like that? A significant number of maggots have found their way onto Naomi's hands and skirt. Oh, well, yes. Gross. An old heavily corroded bucket full of moldy deposits and highly sated, energetic insects. Well, you know, good for them. Good for them. Here, let's go back ASAP. Seiko, I'm right here. What? Filthy bucket fell from Naomi's hands. Oh. With blank eyes, Seiko swung back and forth slowly in her noose. All life had been completely drained from her face. Yo, I like Seiko. That sucks. Also, I identified with her pretty closely, and I did say she would probably die first. Well, okay, alright. I think we're in for a ride with a lot of cutscenes, by the way. Guys, I don't think that we are getting away from the cutscenes on this. Just a suspicion. I think that we are gonna catch the full impact of those. Just a suspicion. Just going by Shimiku's reactions right now. No! No! Why? Why would you hang yourself? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Kranaya. You were smiling and laughing all this time. Damn, it's because you're a complete asshole to her, probably. Didn't you say we'd find a way out of here together? Stop this. Don't leave me out by myself. Say something! Yeah, I would figure as much. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. You say the truth of what happened, though, is a lot darker than you would think. But honestly, if we're talking darkness, hi, OGB. I think getting killed by ghosts, if that's what happened, getting killed by ghosts is not as dark in this situation as her actually killing herself. One implies that someone was so mentally unstable and so, you know, caught up in their own nightmares and fear and terror, the ghost didn't have. That's not my point, Shimiku. That they couldn't handle the situation at all without any ghostly or otherworldly or other person intervention. Like, that to me is scarier than anything else intervening in the situation and being what killed her. So technically, if she hung herself, that is the darkest outcome for that situation that I could actually imagine. So, you know, I am curious to see what actually happened, but I assume Seiko did not actually hang herself. Or if she did, she was completely fooled into doing so in some way or something by some other kind of intervention. Seiko, I want to apologize to you for what I said. Precision isn't what got you, you did yourself in. Yeah, that to me is actually darker. Up until just a few hours ago, I was laughing and playing at school with my best friend. Now here she was right in front of my eyes, lifeless, hanging from a noose. How could I possibly accept that as reality? I can't believe this is real. I refuse to accept it. It just can't be. Continued in Chapter 2. Chapter 2 has been unlocked. Extra 1 has been unlocked. Cool. Course party blood covered repeated fear. Welcome to Heavenly Host. Guys, I think on that note, I think we're going to play some Elyon. Why? Because I have to go to the doctor in like 6-ish hours, and I do plan to stream pretty much up until I leave. I want to hang with Frecky some, if Frecky's playing. Frecky, are you able to play Elyon tonight? Or, because you mentioned you're babysitting, so if you can't play, I'll just do the, the dailies. But if you can play, we can do the dailies together. I'm not entirely sure about. That's really loud. It's really loud. Trust me, I know that already. Here, let me wait. Pressing a button help. Here, go to config. There we go. I'm not going to bed. I'm on a game at the moment. I can play, just can't do voice. Okay, cool. No problem. Then we'll do that then. Let's play some Elyon then. And what we'll do is, I think tomorrow. Oh, fair enough. Have a good night, Shimiku. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the raid earlier. And thank you for just being an awesome person, by the way. Gonna have to try to keep them a little short because I need to do dinner after. Fair enough. We'll try not to get killed by blues like a billion times tonight. You know, we'll try. What the fuck is playtime paint? Is that referring to blood? It is, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure that's what that is. We're going to go ahead and end Corpse Party here. For you guys watching this by video on YouTube, see you on the next video. For you guys on stream, just hang out for a little bit if you don't mind. We're just going to move on to Elyon for a little while. Because I want to do our dailies, which could take us like maybe an hour. Or it may take us 2 hours. And then I want to try out leveling Elementalist. Because, you know, game's kind of balanced around Elementalist being top dog in everything right now. And, you know, everything else being, eh. Algie, if you haven't played Elyon yet, you need to.